streaming that game every night, so it would take us forever to get back to where we were. Mm-hmm.
Fuck, hold on. Oh, I know why. Oh, now it's picking it up. God damn it. Oh, that's annoying.
Make sure my mic's good. It is.
Go live. Going live on the shorts, and there we go. It's gonna be normal latency on the shorts as usual. Devil, oh, you're a new Devil Jin. Hello. Hello, Devil Jin.
Bro can be so uptight sometimes. Jesus.
You are new. Welcome to the stream. Anyway. You are starting right on time because we are a bit late. Sorry for that. Mostly because this man is playing Minecraft. But
look, I was crafting TNT in Minecraft. I had to fucking destroy a beach. You know, stuff. That night. I had to discuss work stuff with my brother, but you know.
That's the way. That's the way you gotta be. Oh, you've been watching my old DMC videos? Thanks, man. Nice.
And by work, I mean he needed a frickin' tutorial on how to complete Mehrunes Dagon's quest in Oblivion, so I told him.
Out of curiosity, which DMC vids were you watching? Was it my really old ones, i.e. my old DMC 3 and DMC 1 vids, or is it the streams?
Oh, I will be right back.
Oh, the music's so sad. I forgot how sad it was.
I know, you're probably ready to kill me, but I gotta get...
Oh, my fucking god. Devil May Cry 3 and 4. I didn't like DMC Devil May Cry. Oh, yeah, that checks out. Yeah, I'm not surprised. It's DMC Devil May Cry. It's a very love it or hate it game. Because it's just so controversial. They say it ain't like DMC 2, because DMC 2 bored me to tears. You can actually hear me yawning from the farts. You can actually see that we're buffering on stream. And it actually bored me to tears. It was amazingly stupid. I hated it. And it was so boring that me and my co-host, along with another person in the call, literally were unable to make jokes about it because any jokes we could make were just low-hanging fruit. It was honestly a miserable experience. Oh, DMC 1 is hard. Yeah, it's hard, but it's the good kind of hard. Like, it's the one that, like, they want you to get good with it, and I'm all for it. Because I like when I have to earn my styling in games. That's why I like Ninja Gaiden a lot as well. Which is a goodie. Check it out. The fact people say DMC 2 is somehow better than 3. There are those psychopaths that say that, and I hate them for it. They should go die in a fire. You ever play Resident Evil before? Oh, dude, I'm a Resident Evil, like, fanboy, man. Like, I've been playing... I played the remakes. I played a bit of the 2 original through an emulator. I played through one through the PSN store. I played through original RE4, original RE5, RE6, 7, 8, 4 remake, Revelations 1 and 2. Let's see what else. Deadly Silence from borrowing it from my cousin. Well, here's the thing. I am going to do original DMC 1, 2, 3. I'm doing with the Virgil playthroughs. That's what I'm doing. Those are the DMC 3
You know you keep ending up with copies of... You know you keep ending up with copies of Mortal Kombat 1?
Random copies, yes. What'd you find?
I keep ending up with copies of frickin' Zelda Breath of the Wild, and I put both on eBay. All from family members that don't want them and give them to me for whatever reason.
I beat Resident Evil 0 and Resident Evil 2 remake Leon B without dying. Yeah. Was it on hardcore mode, Jin? Was it on hardcore mode? Because if that's the case, you're better than me, because I suck at hardcore Resident Evil.
Also, the fact that if you sell Breath of the Wild for $30 on eBay and it sells immediately shows that Nintendo still hasn't lowered prices on digital copies of it.
Then you're a better player than me, Jin. I have not beaten Resident 2 remake on hardcore. And that's me. And I like to play my games on hard. The reason is because, well, it's survival horror. Those games are automatically hard by default. Hardcore is if you really hate yourself.
I'm trying to get him to play DMC 3 on Dante Must Die mode if he gets 1,000 subscribers.
Which I will do. I just need to unlock the difficulty first. So I need to replay the game a few times. Which is why I'm hoping that...
That's quitter talk.
No, seriously. Like, I'm trying to unlock them. And the only way to do it is through cheats. The problem is I can't save my game.
I know I'm being an asshole.
I know.
That's quitter talk.
No, like, seriously, though. I will try to unlock it. And DMC 5 and 4 might be a special occasion because they have a new difficulty mode called... Legendary Dark Night mode, which is essentially just very hard mode, but they up the enemies to 11, as in it's like a Muso game level amount of enemies. Like, you ever played a Muso game?
Right.
So imagine that in a DMC game. And the enemies hit really hard.
I have a, like, ongoing hate boner for Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Not that I hate the game, I just don't like it.
Why? What's wrong with it?
I feel like if I ever get to 1,000 subscribers, I'll just bite the bullet and play it, finally. It's just sitting on my shelf, and I've been crewing multiple copies for no reason.
Resident Evil 7 was hard on Madhouse. Dude, Madhouse is fucking brutal because of the fact that Jack just follows you. You beat Dante Must Die, you get your Super Dante. Oh, yeah, I know that. He's great. I might do DMC 1.
I don't know, dude. I feel like...
Oh, go ahead.
I don't feel like Zelda works that well with an open world. The first one did, but the later ones are like, nah.
Tell that to the 10 out of 10s and millions of copies sold.
Even though I know I'd like the sequel, because the sequel is essentially Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts, and that game is the shit.
Nuts and Bolts sucks.
Fucking slandered by the... Shut up! You've never played it! It's fucking awesome.
No, it's not. You just have shit tastes.
Dude, I made a freaking motorcycle in that game, and it was fun as hell driving that around. You don't get it.
I play Banjo... if I want to play a platformer, I'm playing a platformer, not a racing game.
Both, though.
Yeah, and you can only really interact with stuff while you're in the cars.
No, there's standard platforming.
And then you gotta spend the rest of the time in the car.
And it also has helicopters, might I add.
Which I don't give a shit about because I want to platform, not drive cars. If I want to drive cars, I'd play Need for Speed.
I still love how it was announced as Banjo 3, and then they just backpedaled immediately and made Nuts and Bolts.
Yeah. Oh, shit. I need to take off the header on the short stream. Hold on.
Like, you can tell it was supposed to be Banjo 3 with how big the levels were.
Oh, dude.
And then they just converted them into car levels.
Oh, Jen, I played Bayonetta on stream, and I have a lot of fun with it, and this man was like, the fuck am I looking at?
Bayonetta, what are you talking about? I didn't say that.
No, like, not in a bad way. It's just like when you saw, like, what was on screen, you were like, what the hell is she doing? And then you just see her go, like just grapple an enemy with her legs or something. Like, you just look up...
I have a copy of Bayonetta. I just need to find the time to play it.
Oh, it's really good. Oh, I gotta warn you, though, it is a bit difficult on a first-time playthrough because of the fact the game's very dodge-heavy. So you need to rely on dodges to get around. So it's not like
I put my current schedule in the...
It's not like Dark Souls where you have to like essentially rely on dodges just to survive. No, it's literally just, hey, if you want to like get good at the game, you need to practice your dodges. Which I also I played Bayonetta 2. I played it on the Wii U and I bought it again on Switch. I have all 3 games except the Origins game. I need to play Origins. That one's apparently super good. Anyways, continue.
Oh, did you read my current schedule I put inside of the stream announcements tab on the Discord?
Oh yeah, I saw that. Stream announcements. Yeah, it was like Monday.
Monday we're doing a tabletop unless we're doing it Saturday. And if we're not doing it Saturday, then we're doing Katawa Shoujo. Wednesday, of course, SMT4, because I promised. And then Friday, whatever the fuck I please. Yeah. Probably Katawa Shoujo until we finish it.
Yeah, and we're lagging again.
Look, I don't have an addiction. I'm just determined to finish a single visual novel with you, because so far we haven't.
Because we haven't been playing VNs in a while. I remember we tried to bring back Fate, and then we just didn't come back to it.
I mean, we could always switch my Monday to Fate once we're done with Katawa.
If you want, because...
Well, I like to reserve Monday for Pokemon, though.
Yeah.
Unless we just do that on my Friday.
Friday is probably for the best, because... Well,
or one of your days we do Fate. I don't know.
Well, maybe we'll figure it out. Anyways... Let me stream the game to you. Hold on.
I'd like to bring back a day dedicated to visual novels, but I want to put that on you.
Oh shit! I put the wrong chat. It's in the wrong chat. Shit.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Let me just share my
If
screen.
I get sick of Pokemon, maybe.
And that's and
Fat chance that's gonna happen.
you're sick of Pokemon games, not D&D. And the
Yeah,
newest
I'm never
one's
gonna get
probably.
sick of the playthrough because you guys are creative as fuck.
Why am I sharing two screens? Hold on, let me fix that. Close one screen.
By the way, we're not streaming that to YouTube, but if you ever want to watch our D&D sessions, feel free to just join the tabletop thing and just stay silent.
Oh no, not you too, Jin. I hate Soul
What
Calibur
happened?
4.
I love Soul Calibur 4. I don't get the haters.
Fuck you. No.
And that's freaking Yoda. What's the hate about it?
He's an annoying bastard. Or 6. Oh, dude, we could stream 6. The problem is it'll probably lag like a bitch because it's Soul Calibur 6's netcode is dog shit.
Soul Calibur 6's netcode was... Dude, they even had like a netcode beta for it, and it was still bad. Like, I mean, it's not bad if we're playing with each other, but if we're like trying to just like do like a multiplayer tournament, it's gonna be like, fuck you. And what's weird is Bandai has other fighting games that have perfect netcode, like Dragon Ball FighterZ is perfect, and so are most of their other fighters.
Tekken's also really good as well, like their netcode.
Like,
Tekken 7
Bandai
is a meme.
has a publisher.
Tekken 7, yeah, it's the meme that they had shit, like the lose disconnection, but that's mostly because players rage quit. Which I got to do
Fighting
somehow.
games are in Bandai Namco's blood.
Yeah, it's
like it's literally in their blood. They make arcade cabinets and shit still.
Yeah, nowadays, like arcades
Gundam is also in their blood, but we don't talk about that.
Some of their Gundam games are really good. Not gonna lie.
That's because they make the Gundam. I want to get their one that's the Gunplas that you fight in, and I don't remember the name of it. It came out for like PS4. I can probably find it used somewhere.
You play as Darth Vader? Oh.
Yeah, only on the PlayStation 3 version. The way it worked is you buy your version for either Xbox or PlayStation. If you bought PlayStation, you get Darth Vader. If you bought 360, you get Yoda, and you have to buy the other ones separately.
Yeah. Which Soul Calibur has a knack
I don't know why they did it that way.
Dude, that's just the way they've been doing it.
I mean, I have the Legendary Edition that I found at a flea market, so I don't have to worry about that.
Dude, that's just the way they do it, Bandai. Like, for some weird reason, they just...
Bandai greedy as hell.
Yeah, it's just the way they do it. Yeah, alright. Let's see, what are...
I mean, I wouldn't say I don't support Bandai, since I have multiple of their figures.
Oh, yeah. I'll try Mortal Kombat Shaolin... Oh, dude, I want to try Shaolin Monks. It looks so good.
Dude, I wish we could play combat chess against each other. That sounds so fucking fun. That would be a fun... Oh, can't we do that with that one program you've been telling me about?
Yes, and we've been telling you all over.
We hook up two separate emulators. Is it what? Does the PlayStation 2 have wireless connection though? Because we still need that, wouldn't we?
No, it's literally just emulating.
Oh no, we wouldn't because we'd
screen.
be sharing a screen. Duh.
It's dude. Oh my god. And you say and you say I'm the dumb, or my gen's the dumb one.
Dude, I was fucking with you last night. Do you really think I was serious?
No, but it was funny as hell to fuck with you.
Dude, if I was gonna call you a dumbass, I would literally be mad saying it. Be like, you fucking dumbass. Like, I would say it like that. I wouldn't just call you stupid.
I will shoot, but
like,
I will
say it like a 3-year-old.
You choose our character, you play Liu Kang, and your friend plays Kung Lao. Ah, yes, the rivals.
Is there a newer version of that offers like straight up like multiplayer?
No, Shaolin Monks was never
ported. Or we
ported.
have to use whatchamacallit.
Yeah, Shaolin Monks was never ported.
If they were to make a new version of that, I feel like they could easily make like a new 4-player version of that, since like those kind of games are really popular right now with like Helldivers and stuff. Like, it's right there. Like, make one, monetize it with cosmetic microtransactions, and you're fucking set.
They know what they won't do.
Like, just make new seasons and shit.
Time for a request.
Like, that's the easiest way for them to make, like, a live service at the moment.
Like how I'm here accepting side quests, even though, you know, my
Oh, I
characters...
thought you meant me accepting live service. It's like, I'll accept a live service game if it's good, like Helldivers.
You know what's fucked up? Sony canceled a Twisted Metal live service, and I'm like, dude, that would have been the perfect one for it.
What? I would have played the shit out of that.
I know!
And apparently EA also canceled a Skate 4 live service, and it's like, okay, I was actually gonna play that, but okay, fuck you too.
Yeah, I know about that for Shaolin Monks. I know you can unlock Scorpion and Sub-Zero.
Like, literally, fuck you too.
I know, it's amazing how brain dead they can
That was like
be.
one live service I was actually gonna fucking willingly play from EA, but EA's like, nah.
Did your stream go off? No. No, it's not that we went off. It's just that the short stream is like slower. It's like the stream's delayed by like a couple seconds.
Like, I don't get mad if a game's delayed. I get mad if a game with a promising concept is fucking canned, like Scalebound.
Okay, check the stream if it went off, because apparently Jin says it went off.
Especially now, since we have the technology. I still feel bad for the director of the game, because he didn't realize he was overscoping that bad.
How bad are we talking?
Like, remember how he overestimated, or underestimated? He overestimated the power of the Xbox One of the Xbox One. And because of that, he ended up overscoping his idea, and he's like, the game won't be good, we can't get it the way we want it, we're canceling it, I'm having a breakdown, and that's what happened.
Oh, is something hiding just behind that book?
Small leather bag and inside it a ring?
That ring.
And it's like, damn
I've
it!
seen it before.
Like, that and 1313 were so upsetting to be canceled during that era.
Do you recall?
We did get Battlefront 3, but still. You know?
Yeah. The stream should be
You said
good
you wished
though.
for you to
Hold
have
on.
that
Can you check the main stream real quick?
That means it's yours.
Not the shorts
Are you
version.
streaming to two separate things again?
Yeah, shorts and stream. I figured out if I lowered it to 6,000 kbps, it should be fine.
We might need to stop or you might need to stop doing the short streams. I think they're causing lag.
No, I put it on normal latency. That's why. That's why the stream's delayed. Normal latency is like if you're not gonna interact with chat on like a certain thing, but like that's just there to like in case we want to like bump into one on the short streams.
Your short stream is working. I don't know about your main stream.
Yeah, because apparently Jin
It's
said
not pulling that up for me for some reason.
like apparently the main stream went off, and I don't know why.
It's working.
Weird. But I don't know why. Well, if that's the case, like go to the main stream and it should be like up to date. That should be how it works. Because the main stream is like ultra low latency and the short stream is like normal latency. So it should be working. Like it's not lagging at all.
You know what we could do, but it would take quite a few sessions to do?
What is it?
We could have a game of Civ, but it would take a fuckload of sessions.
Oh, 100%. It would take fucking forever. So it's probably for the best.
Because I have a million copies of Civ 5 and Civ 6, so it wouldn't matter since we're sharing a library.
It's about the weapon that killed Gerald. Will you listen? It was a dagger, but
I don't care.
To know it wasn't an ordinary dagger. It wasn't made of iron or steel.
Was it poisoned?
Well, because whatever it was, the wound it left wasn't normal. Who could make a blade like that, do you figure?
Okay, first off, I'm dizzy. Second, it looks really bright on my screen.
That's just the way Discord is. It looks normal on this on the YouTube though. It's just for some reason like that on Discord, and I don't know why.
Please stop that with the camera. I am literally getting vertigo. Jesus, dude. You're as bad as me when I play Danganronpa, moving it fucking up and down like I do.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot what I was doing. I need to get bow training so I can get like Bernadetta. I want to get Bernie. Bernie, I want to level up my stuff so I can let you.
If JK was
join
here,
my
I would have
house.
made a stimming joke, but he is not here, so that would land on deaf ears. Anyway, Double Jin, I have a curious question. What was your favorite era of gaming? For me, it was the 360 and GameCube eras. Those were great.
PS3
I'm
through
fucking old.
PS3 360 3DS. That's for me. And a bit of the PS2 era.
3DS fucking kicked ass.
Oh yes, but there was so much shovel. Here's the problem. Only problem with the 3DS is they have to dig through so much shovelware. That is the only problem with it. Other than that, it was great.
See, I only really bought like first-party titles for my 3DS. The only like third-party title I think I own for it is Attack on Titan: Humanity in Chains. Which, by the way, you cannot buy that anymore. You want to know why?
3DS shut down.
It was
And-
only released digitally,
and it was
yet
Japan
Japan
only.
got a physical edition of it, which is bullshit.
Nintendo DS and PSP. Oh yeah, that's awesome as well.
I never really liked my PSP. Like, I had it, and then I'm like, fuck it, I'm getting a DS.
It's because you didn't have any good games for it. The good shit is, you know.
Soulcom 2, which was like apparently crack cocaine for that system.
SOCOM 2? No one gives
But I
a
was
shit
not really
about
into shooters
SOCOM.
at the time.
Who
so
gives a shit about SOCOM? I grew up with Daxter.
Dude,
The fuck you talking
Everyone
about?
fucking played that back with the original PSP era if you had online with it.
Fuck you. I never saw anyone playing it. I don't even know about SOCOM all that much.
Most people in my family did. I played it. My cousins did.
That's your
Fucking
family.
great series
But I
on
never
PSP.
knew anyone else that played SOCOM on PSP. What are you talking about?
My cousin was in like one of the top guilds for that game. It was great.
That's your family. Yeah, Burrow.
Hello.
Dark expressions don't suit you, Professor. But I'm
Okay, maybe you didn't, but a few people I knew
I'm glad
did.
to see you out in the
Oh,
world.
Soulcom
Jack
was a
and
weird
Dax-
series. It had like 5 games, but it never really.
Oh, dude, Jack and Daxter is great. One of the last few good Naughty Dog games before Uncharted happened. Which I love Uncharted, don't get me wrong, but ooh, that was the start of the fall. I'm not gonna get into it because I've already gotten to it plenty of fucking times.
It seems this month will be a quiet
Oh
one.
wow, Soulcom had quite a
Events
few
will liven
games.
things up.
It had the first one on PS2, the second one on PS2, the third one on PS2.
Isn't that a bit much? I agree it's important, but is it a good idea to neglect?
And then it
the
had
safety of the
SOCOM Fireteam Bravo, SOCOM Navy SEALs Combat Assault, and then Fireteam Bravo 2, which was the one that I played and quite a few other people did. Then it had Tactical Strike, which was a tactics thing, and no one ever really played that one.
We can send some knights after our enemies, but so many? It makes the church seem reckless.
Okay, I'm trying to do some side quests here. I forgot which one. Was it Shamir that increases my bow skill?
Yes.
Alright, let me go find her.
Interesting. SOCOM 2 never for the PSP never released in Japan. It only released in
Oh, Shamir.
the US, EU, and Australia.
Shamir, where are you? I'm gonna call you Shmear now because you're not listening to me. Shmear.
Also got an 81 on Metacritic, so you can't say nobody fucking played it.
Yeah. Thing is, I never knew any kids that were from my era that played the damn thing. That, the Attack Power of Juju, that was my GameCube era. That and the Simpsons Hit and Run. Simpsons Hit and Run's great. I've heard good things about it. As for Attack Power of Juju, ooh, that's an obscure one. No one knows about that one, or at least no one from my era. I've seen commercials on old VHS tapes, which, oh god, I'm 21 and that makes me saying that makes me feel old. Like, holy hell.
Huh, so we haven't had a SOCOM game since 2011.
Well,
Fascinating.
that was the peak of modern military fatigue. After that, we were getting sick of that shit. So,
Oh, yeah, the studio Zipper Interactive shut down after that.
my favorite Final Fantasy game was Final Fantasy 7, Final Fantasy 10, 10-2, 13, and finally 15. Dude, I grew up with 10, 10-2, 12, and a bit of 15, and a bit of 13. But that's because I lost my 360 copy, and my 360 got the good old-fashioned rendering of death, so I couldn't even play it anymore.
Wow, what a so they made a PC game back in the day called Death Drome, and it's the most typical story I've ever seen for the time. The game takes place in 2057, where crime is rampant and jails are overpopulated. The government forms a committee of recreational termination in order to eliminate surplus of convicts. In this competition, convicts must take part in death matches in order to see which one will survive and be declared the winner. Oh my god, this is such a death games were such a 90s trend that you have no idea. There's a third-person shooter.
Oh,
What if it's on abandonware?
10-2 is also 10-2 is great. I think it's one of the few, I think it's the one that brought back the ATB for the FF10. Then they went further with it with FF12. Actually, no, FF11 was an MMO. FF12 was like trying to do Xenoblade, but weirdly, like FF12 was like modern Xenoblade, but it. How do I describe it? Like, how would I describe FF12? Because it has like the auto combat thing that Xenoblade has, while also like letting you choose skills. Where the hell is Shamir?
Xenoblade Chronicles X is set in 2050.
Oh man, I can't wait
And
to
in an alternate world.
Oh man, I can't wait to fight giant robot dinosaurs. Oh wait, that's Horizon. Never mind.
There's a complete wiki article for video games set in the 2050s.
It'll be so funny if some random dude from the 2050 suddenly just. Then I started playing Persona 3 on PS2, then on PSP, then I played Persona 5 on Xbox with the Persona 3 Reload. Oh yeah. Oh, okay, that checks out. You got it late into Persona then.
Hello.
Oh no, never mind. You got.
What is Shadowrun Dagger Dragonfall? Its logo looks sick as fuck.
Oh, it's a long running it's a very long running franchise, but it's like it's long running in the way where it's like it's not obscure enough to die to obscurity, but it's not that popular either. It's like in between where it's like it's a franchise that's still well known to some people and like into the genre, but it's not like, oh my god, Shadowrun, I love it type levels of hype.
I'm assuming it's a tactics RPG.
Oh, they have a tactics RPG. There was an FPS. There was a bunch of stuff. There's like a bunch of games for it that came out.
Huh. I might track down a copy of that at some point. Interesting.
Where the hell,
Sorry,
Shamir?
I was looking on Wikipedia and not paying attention while you were subquesting.
I'm trying to find Shamir. Where is she?
Shamir? Is she like up in the staff quarters?
That's my guess.
Or is it just a day she's not there? Because isn't she also like a traveling knight?
Where the hell is she?
So how was your day, Apuro?
There's Rhea.
Pretty well for the most part. For the past however long, I was apparently asleep.
I gotcha.
There's a good chance that she is not currently at Garrick Mock because she is joined with the other soldiers and like hunting down.
Oh yeah, they said they sent a lot of people to find whatchamacallit's killer.
Yeah, I'm
You
trying.
can also go to
Your dad's
Hanuman
killer.
to have your bow skills increased.
Okay, that's good to know. Hanman, where are you? Level up my bow.
Literally that floor, dude.
I know. I'm just trying to.
His name is Hahnemann or Hanneman. Right, people.
Haneman. I don't give a shit. anymore.
Hanneman.
You've lost someone very dear to you.
Shut it, Liquid Snake.
You have my
Is he actually Liquid Snake's actor?
Yes, it's Cam Clark. I'm pretty sure it's Cam
Shut
Clark.
it, Liquid Snake. You do the same thing I do when you recognize the voice actor. Like, shut up, Ice Brappenbrook.
We can't do all the teaching, but at least we can lighten the
I'm
load.
pretty sure that's Cam Clark. That has to be Cam Clark.
I've always seen strength in your eyes. I know you will recover. You're a very strong person.
Bo, please. I want to get the girl failure that is Berndetta or Bernie. Speaking of which, where the hell is she? She's not in the
Rule 34,
dorms.
to answer that question, probably hugging a giant teddy bear in
What?
her room.
Metal Gear Solid 5 I played. I played all of them, or at least not all of them. I only played 1, 2, 3, Peace Walker, 5, and I think I played most of the
Did
mainline
you already
ones.
see the part
4 like
where
stuck on the
Gerald
PSP.
goes down?
Oh yeah, we saw that, me and this man, during Star Wars Day. Yeah, because we played a bit of this during Star Wars Day to like fill in the gaps. Unfortunately, Star Wars Day was on a Sunday, so we couldn't really do it. Or was it on a Monday? I don't remember.
Then she'll be close to the graves.
Oh, so she's like over here.
Wait, she actually out of her room for once? Holy shit.
Well, yeah, she's over here.
Professor, I brought some flowers for Gerald.
Aw, thank you. You're so adorably girl failury. You're out of your room. Whoa.
It's the least I can do. Sometimes I feel like all I do is run away. Anyway, I'll go lay them out. Hi. Sorry, I'm trying, but you're still kind of a stranger.
Well, Bernadette is so innocent.
Oh, yeah, she is. Like, how can you make R34 of her? Like, how? She's so adorable.
You would be surprised, and that
I
would make
mean,
me
there's like
even further-
17,000 posts or something stupid like that.
In total for 3 houses, or just her alone? If that's the case, then oh boy.
Her alone. I'm not even looking at it, but last time I looked at it, or looked into it, there was like a fucking surplus.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, and then you were also surprised by the amount of Aelgard, male Byleth, female Byleth. Need I go on?
You know how many people are horny for Edelgard, though? More than you think.
Well, yeah, you're the one that checked.
I was there when you looked it up on R34.
I wonder who they were.
I don't know, I think I plowed Manuela. Those flies don't lie.
Well, it's Manuela. What do you expect? She's literally meant to be the thirst bait.
It's like Catherine, more or less.
Goals. Carried away. Something to prove. Cream the crop. I'm trying to deliver a letter. I just forgot. Who is this? Is it the big dude? Is
Have
it?
you been fishing with the stuff you've been
Who?
given and using the greenhouse?
It's Charming Smile puts his family first. Raphael?
Rafi. Yes.
Raphael looks like a soft boy, despite how huge he is. He looks so like he looks like a pure boy.
Active during tough times, Professor. Even if it seems impossible.
Very much.
That's how I got through it when I lost my parents.
I made him a brawler in my playthrough. He was good at it.
Come and see me.
No, I wonder why.
Brawler, War Master. He works both ways.
You could probably easily make him a knight, too, to, like, guard off, passages, but in this version of Fire Emblem, that's not really a viable strategy. Because the maps don't really have choke.
Maybe, but I don't think he has, like, the affinity for the heavy armor theft.
Good to see you, Professor.
I think he does, though, because usually the big characters usually become knights, typically.
Huh, it's not him.
Not this one. Let's see, bigger, cares about family. The only other one I could think of right offhand would be Alois.
That's probably him.
This makes me want to go play
is
the
he
new one
here?
that's out.
Engage.
But I don't feel like forking over $60 to $70 for to Nintendo to play a game that I might find meh.
Well, that's because Engage is
The
kind of
newest
mad.
one? You mean Engage?
Yeah,
What?
it's the only new one I haven't played.
It's from what I heard, it's not worth it. Like the story is very generic. Oh, you're all from different worlds. Then that's.
I mean, you
that's
do
the gimmick.
realize that there's no new Fire Emblem game. By the time we finish Valencia, we might have to play that.
We're going to do it. Nope, no. If we do Awakening, we still got to do Awakening. You know, the one that put the series on the map.
Oh, yeah,
Or like
if we-
put it back on the map. That was.
Or we could do
basically the search
Shadow
for saving
Dragon for
grace.
DS.
Wait, what did the pro say? What'd you say, pro?
Awakening was the saving grace. It put the series back on the map.
Ah, okay.
To be fair, it never really was in the US. Because they just randomly just localized it over here, and it didn't really do well.
And then one time they did, all of a sudden it popped off with Awakening because they've copied Persona, and it's like, oh, look at that. People love dating our characters. Okay, time to copy Persona
realized
every day.
Americans like waifus too? Oh, shit.
Yeah, yeah.
It's not even really cheating.
It's just,
It's more like
the support.
friendship and building supports.
Yeah.
It's only when you get to A+ rank or an S rank that's actually applicable to be called dating.
I don't know. Me and Claude did some weird butt stuff in my route.
Is that actually true, or your delusions?
It's his delusions. What do you expect?
The power of mods.
Ew.
I'm fucking with you. I want to see how far I can take that.
I am tempted to smack you upside the head and then drag you across the room to slam you into the door.
Hey, I haven't got to make a good sex joke in like 2 streams. Let me cook.
And you're
When
clearly
it comes to
burning the
these kids,
food.
I will not allow it.
You're clearly burning the food as well.
Hey, they are all 18 post time skip, so I don't want to hear it.
Post time skip. Post. Emphasis
Yes,
on
what do you think I
post.
was referring to?
Fuck off. Yeah, I don't know what the hell to do here, so I'm just gonna finish exploring. Oh, actually, you know what? I need to go
Look,
to the shop.
you can't pay me enough to say Claude isn't a fucking gay fuck boy. Okay?
Didn't we make a joke about that? We called him the ultimate fuckboy, and I asked you to make me a Danganronpa.
did.
You asked me to make I asked you to make a Danganronpa like thing, and I used it, and it was so
And I did.
good. I used it, by the way.
Ultimate fuck boy.
He is the ultimate fuckboy.
He
I'm
really
sorry, did
is.
that just show a broken Sora the Creator
Yeah.
and a broken Hero Relic again?
I may have overused it on one of the missions.
No fucking kidding.
Sword of the Creator is the best sword in Fire Emblem. It's literally Ivy's chain.
The
sword
Hero
set
Relics
on
are meant to be
fire.
your ace in the fucking hole.
Not to be spammed.
You are not meant to over-rely on them.
Yeah.
You say that, but you can, and he has Elven Seal to fix it.
Yes,
So.
but to fix them, you need one of the rarest fucking materials in the goddamn game, you fucking piece of shit.
Jesus.
Bro, calm down.
Jesus.
Hearing you casually say, "Oh yeah, they're the most powerful thing over there," and you're gonna piss me off the more you fucking incenter, yeah. Are you being competent?
I
Jesus.
broke my Sword of the Creator. Now that I think about it, I really used it. Mostly was like Killing Edge and stuff like that.
Then you probably were using it rarely then, and you just never rested. That's my guess.
That's because your attack stat in this fucking game is ridiculous.
And you're also meant to use other units.
You know what function I never use?
Oh, yeah, I think I know why, though. It's because of a habit I got from Fates. I think for most of Fates, I just ended up using, like, the Hero Relic in that game, and I just sort of relied on that for most of the time. You know, the Yato. And then that's a habit I took here, and
Yeah,
my
because
dumbass was
durability in
like,
that
yeah.
game is a fucking joke.
It wasn't even a thing. Like,
Exactly.
It only really relied on, like, what, the staffs, and that's it. Yeah, I think that's my problem. I play it like it's Fates, and then when I go to attack an enemy and I realize my thing's dead, and I'm like, oh shit, my weapon broke. That's not good. And I play it like it's Fates when it's not meant to be played like it's Fates.
Yeah, it's better.
Additionally, some of them you have on like the wrong damn units
Yeah.
because they don't have access to their key signature combat art. Like, if you gave Sylvain the Lance of Ruin, he would have his signature combat art. Same with Ingrid and Luen.
Let's ease up on the backseat gaming a bit, boys.
I will when you stop being stupid.
And I'm supposed to be the sassy one.
Do? Many thanks.
And besides, I let you have mostly creative reign when it comes to battles.
And then I think you got on my ass one time for not preparing, and it's like, dude, you did not buy any heals. And I'm like, oh shit.
That you don't ever clean up your inventory, both from the storehouse and your units.
Dude, one feature I never used in this game was the fucking Gambit feature, because at some point it just turns fucking useless.
Because you didn't ever remember what it was for. You know, armor tiles on big 2x2 minimum monsters. You know, the things
Yeah, I
that are a
probably
little
used it on
bigger than
them.
you.
But I never used it like in a standard like attack, like it says to do to like stun people. I'm like, I don't want to stun people. If I'm playing newer Fire Emblem, I need to go for the insta kill immediately because I'm on fucking do or die mode, so or you know standard. So it's like, yeah.
Come back soon.
And if those can't do that, then they're effectively useless.
Some can literally push back the enemy. Some are ranged.
Welcome.
And a majority of them can leave them in such a stunned state they cannot move and can only attack in the immediate tiles.
And I still finished the game on normal difficulty with death on,
Please come again.
And you
with only one
somehow-
casualty.
Yeah, which is a fucking miracle considering it's you.
To be fair, I was also a lot younger, so it was simple.
So you had time to understand it. That and you had the TISM help you focus a lot better, shockingly enough.
This one?
And
I
yet
also
he
didn't have
didn't
any
learn
streamers
any of
luck
the intricate
bullshit.
systems.
I like how the
I
music
swear,
gets
whenever
all-
I stream a Nuzlocke, I just get hella streamer's luck.
Yeah, no shit.
Even though I fucking bunsted on my Shining Pearl Nuzlocke the other day, and I'm still pissed about it.
Well, yeah, because yeah, no shit, you would be pissed.
I'll say it once and I'll say it again. I was not expecting counter moves on the third gym leader. Like, what? Maybe I got used to Pokemon being piss easy for the last 2 years, but holy shit, dude.
Well, yeah, that's what happens when you play piss easy Pokemon games for such a long time.
You know what it is? I forgot Gen 4 was the last hard generation.
You forgot.
Minus the Cynthia fight in Pokemon Black and White.
You forgot. You forgot. That's your excuse.
You really want to say that when I've literally heard Nuzlockers say that Gen 7 is hell because of Z moves, because it doubles against you when you only have one
Dude,
Pokemon.
I've seen people
You wanna
Nuzlocke
say
Gen
that.
7. I never said Gen 4 is the hardest. Gen 7 is arguably
It
the
was
fucking
the
hardest.
last hardest.
I've seen people get fucking destroyed in Gen 7 Nuzlocking it. Especially on Mount Lanakilla where everything fucking knows Pursuit. It's like, good luck getting anything out of battle if you're playing with Set.
Well, yeah.
Which I should really start doing on my Nuzlocke, so I think I am cheating on that regard.
Come back soon.
Even though from what I read, that's an optional rule.
I wonder fucking why.
Hey there.
Can I make this thing stronger?
You went into Forge, not Repair.
Oh, shit. I'm not trying to repair the Sword of the Creator, though. I'm trying to do something else. I don't even have the thing.
If I was on the 3rd gym, I'd just restart my playthrough of BDSP, but it's like, fuck it, I'll just keep going with what I got. I'll just do what I did for Silver and just grind them all up.
Hmm.
Because at least this game, I have EXP share and everything, so I don't have to do it 1 by fucking 1. And they also turned up the speed for Gen 4, thank God. So it actually plays at a decent speed.
Yeah, it's not nearly as bullshit.
Like, you know what's weird? You know how Gen 4 was slow?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Like, UI-wise, and like, FPS-wise? I'm not used to it running at the speed it runs at, so when I'm in battles, I'm like, what the fuck? It's like kind of mind-blowing.
Who can I talk with?
That's right, I still have to re-challenge Platinum at some point with that
You can
Apocalypse.
still do like a meal thing if you haven't already.
Yeah, I haven't done it yet. Hold on. Oh wait.
I say
That's
we
cooking.
take
You
Edelgard.
encourage cooking
because-
though. It gives you temporary boost for your upcoming battle.
I know. It'll be
Who
useful.
we taking to
though.
lunch though? That's the question.
This fucker. These guys are not.
I
on
would
the move.
recommend people who have faces but are not green faces. Because if you can link together multiple like of those face icons that are not green, the meal usually will get it up to full and maxed out with the green face. And so that way when you get to teaching again, you don't have to worry about being short on students to teach. Additionally, any that have the down red arrow, you tend to want to stay away from when picking a student for this.
So I stick with the faces for now, or do I just ignore them?
The
Oh,
faces are the units that are in your class, and therefore you can teach. You can go for some of the ones without to try and build up support between you and them and to try and recruit them.
Let's see. Where's Bernie? Oh, I think she's in the bottom, is she? Oh, yeah, she's here. Never mind.
Yeah, that's like for relationships, that one. If they're not in your class.
No, they're just ordered based on, like, class order. And then, like, if you're going to receive benefit from it, or be neutral, or not receive a benefit, and then the upwards arrows, like, oh, this is one of their favorites.
When did we recruit Manuela?
We didn't.
They didn't.
Oh, I know we can. But I'm like, when did we do that?
You didn't.
I still think the recruiting of teachers thing is kind of dumb, but, you know.
Oh, I don't know why, but I'm dreading the rest of this part because I know for damn sure it's gonna hit us with some feels that I'm not gonna like. Because
I know what it's gonna do. It's gonna be great.
I know, and that's exactly why it's making me nervous.
This is the
I
chapter
believe this is the
immediately
chapter I
following
think it is.
Gerald's death. Yeah, this is not. You're basically gonna get like a very small revenge plot thing.
Isn't this the chapter that's pre-time skip?
Yes.
The last
You
one?
get like 3.
I know it's like
and
12
then
months
you get
for the
time
pre-time skip, and then time skip, and then you have the post-time skip, which is also 12 chapters.
From this point, he has until that upper number says 3.
So I got 2 more
Like
months.
we're giving the date. Yeah.
I thought it was completely divided into like 12 months each. Huh.
Nope. The first half of the story is usually about 10 or so months. Well, because you usually end up starting about right around 5, 6-ish.
God, so we're still not even halfway through yet.
Hey, that
And we probably would be done faster.
Considering
with
that the
Gato
game
Guard.
has 21-ish chapters, Yeah, you're not even halfway through yet.
I honestly believe this game is a bit rushed. I feel like there's parts of it that are rushed. Like, I'm pretty sure they wanted to give all routes the same amount of time. The problem is, like, you know, Edelgard's is 18, whereas the other one's also like 21, 20. Or am I just talking out of my ass here?
You're not talking out your ass.
You're talking a bit out your ass.
Man, his spear skill's grown up super slow.
I don't doubt that they wanted to give like each route its time, but at the same time they went one by one. And so, unless I'm just completely wrong,
Professor?
my assumption is that they went Silver Snow, then Crimson Flower, then Azure Moon, then Verdant Wind, which is Church, Edelgard, Lion, Deer.
Yeah, and considering that, what I noticed a pattern for some weird reason, each game came out around a time that I think a certain Persona game came out. Like Persona, like I think Awakening came out around the time before Golden got remastered. No wait, that was Fates. And then Three Houses came around the time Persona 5 came out, like a year later.
We don't talk about Fire Emblem Fates.
Is it weird that I kind of have weird nostalgia for that game, even though it's not that good, and I don't know why?
You can have nostalgia for a lot of weird shit.
Like, I know how, like, it's not even that long ago that we beat it yet. I'm like, there's some parts of it, it's like, man, I actually did enjoy that, and that too. Then I remember that I'm being nostalgic about, and then I remember, oh yeah, I forgot. These games' plot was kind of... That game's plot was kind of horrible. Like, oh my god, the amount of plot conveniences in Fates, and especially in Revelations, is just ooh.
I see.
Which is why I know they really gotta redo Fates, and also their whole marketing strat with these games, because I think I talked about this a while back. I'm getting kind of sick of them bait and switching people with the whole, oh, choose your side thing. In reality, it's just, oh, you can choose your side, but then if you want to do the other side, you gotta replay the entire game. You don't get to naturally choose it. You gotta just, oh, you pick the side? Okay, that's your side for the whole game. You can't just, like, switch out of nowhere, and it's so, Like, there's no agency for choosing a side. It's literally just pick your side, beat the game once, start again, pick the next side, beat that side, start the game again, and then beat the final side, and that's it.
Oh my god, I didn't realize how massive the fucking horses are in this game. Jesus.
Oh, yeah.
Are you that helpless?
And then there's Engage, which I don't even think anyone wants to talk about Engage, considering that game's just the all-star game.
Yes, Sylvain put his back into it for
And I think
Do we have any other duties we can assign people to? I'm assuming no, right?
Yeah, I'll just keep having these two together, because I just want to ship these two, and I don't know why.
You want me to ruin that for you?
Fuck off.
So only you're allowed to have a relationship in this one. You can't ship other people.
You are incorrect, because when you are done with the game, the units that have A rank support with each other, and the differing varies of support level, so like varying points, you can rig one pair of characters to end up together.
I didn't know that.
Oh.
It takes careful planning to do it right, but if you're just going for like some ending, you can do it. And
Wait,
in the
Rhea's
DLC, you get access to an NPC who can intertwine two characters' fates if they're at the highest support rank possible.
That's cool.
Okay, so this is gonna be a tricky one because I don't know why she makes me uncomfortable. Just look at those dead eyes. She makes me uncomfortable. I don't like it. Why did I agree to this?
If I told you the full lore of this woman, you'd be even more uncomfortable.
I mean, I know she's like a dragon or whatever.
Oh, it's not just that.
Then she did some
That's what you learn in the
Dude.
Golden Deer route.
Dude, she did some fucked up shit over the span of 1,000
No, you
years.
learn that she's a dragon in 3 of the 4 routes. In fact, this is the only route where you don't learn she's a dragon.
Every other route you learn it, but in this one it's no, because this was just
I love when
solely...
Golden Deer fights for the church and everybody else is like, fuck the church.
That's because Dimitri's got beef with Edelgard, and he doesn't give a shit who gets in his way.
I am grateful.
God, dude, it's her dead eyes. That's what's making me nervous. I don't like that. Like, it's good character design, but god damn, it makes me uncomfortable. I don't like the way she's doing that. Oh, I don't like that. It just creeped me
Would it
out.
help if I showed you some art of her in a swimsuit?
No, that's gonna make it worse, because that's gonna make me aroused, and I don't like that.
Fair.
Oh, she makes me so uncomfortable. I don't like her. Why did I agree to this?
Of course.
Because you did. You should have just
Probably
got her
'cause you're not
flowers
paying
and called it
attention.
the end of it.
I don't know.
Now you have to max out her shit.
I don't know, man. Oh, why am I doing this?
Is that so?
Oh,
Yes. I see.
I know. Is it possible to romance Ray out of
How
curiosity's
quickly
sake?
This delightful time has passed.
I wish.
Yes, but only in the church route and only by doing very specific choices at very specific points.
Good, because I have no plans to
Like,
do
this
that.
is one of the ones that, in order to end up with their S rank, the romance part, you have to be so goddamn careful. Not saying you should, but holy fuck if you ever did.
Can we get a unique
Swordmaster or
class at some
assassin?
point.
Swordmaster, assassin. Swordmaster.
Have a look at the stat spread, which everyone has like the better stat spread.
Just want to get like a unique class post time skip.
Nope, just before it.
Once we go
Hmm.
Super Saiyan or whatever. Or we become Broly, I guess.
I remember, like, the few times I had a friend of mine, he was like a big Three Houses nerd. He would always tell me that the Super Saiyan's a bit overrated.
It's not even really Super Saiyan.
I prefer Violet's original design instead of that one, but
Oh, the light green
It's
hair.
literally
and
just
everything.
a swap of hair color.
I'm not gonna. I'm gonna wait. I'm not gonna wait. Dimitri. Should I make him swap to a? Oh wait, I can't switch him. Fuck.
why don't we make Dimitri a mage?
Can't make them. Can't make them. Not him either. Oh. I just said this. Oh, I can't even level you up at all. Okay.
Oh, what was your reaction to the dancer outfit?
Oh, the dancer outfit? Let me check. Oh, yeah. I'm surprised she's not a mom.
She technically is the mom of the lions, so.
Well, I mean, she has the mom haircut. I'm surprised she's not dead.
I'm surprised she's not dead. No, she'd have to be in a Disney movie for that.
Yeah, but then again, if Fullmetal Alchemist is anything to go by, the mom haircut guarantees she's gonna be a corpse later.
Nope.
Only if she's
No.
a friggin',
Inline route, there is only one scripted death, and it's none of the units you have.
It's only Geralt, or is it another character?
Different
Oh, you-
character.
you have
Geralt
Catherine
is
and
locked
Shamir?
in no matter what across routes, but in line route, there's one character death that you can never prevent. Usually because you're the one causing it.
Edelgard?
You're the one causing it.
Nope.
Hmm.
Which, yeah, you do end up killing her, but not the character I mean.
You should probably do the
Because
Bow
by that
Bow
point,
tournament.
she's not
so you get the
exactly
advanced
Alucard.
seal.
Ah, yes, the demon version. Because obviously.
Hegemon.
Oh. Hmm. Should I just explore again or do another seminar? I'm gonna explore again. I need to see if Shamir's here. Come on, Shamir. Where are you, Shamir?
You really should have checked if you had any paralogs. Okay, go to the map, go around, and if you can't see her on like one of the things on the side, she is officially not at the monastery.
I wish it would have just have
Well,
a
don't get me
list
wrong,
of
but the-
locations.
A lot better.
rather
'Cause
than-
it just has like everybody's portraits, and you just scroll over who you want to find.
Yeah. Instead, here it's just.
Like it does the reverse of this system.
Yeah, I don't think she's here at the monastery. Well, either way, I'm here.
You should go do the Bow v Bow tournament so we can get the advanced seal.
Let me go to Hanman first. I want to get a bit of a. I want to get level up my bow skill so I can get.
Pretty sure Ash is going to murder every single person inside that arena.
No shit.
Whoever can string my hut. That's copyrighted. I can't sing any more of that.
I used to binge watch Brave. Nowadays, I don't because I got bored of it.
It's not from Brave.
I thought it was from Brave because you said a bow.
That is from Epic the Musical, not Brave.
Oh. Because isn't
Isn't Brave the Disney film?
Yeah, Brave's whole plot in that movie is literally just whoever can like strike the target is gonna marry my daughter, and I'm like, oh, okay.
That is not the plot of that movie.
At least in the early
It's
on,
the
and then
plot
after that,
point, but
and then later on, it's all about the mom and the bear. Oh, I'm almost there. Come on, I want to get
I mean, there's one
Bernie.
thing Walt Disney like doing in his movies. It's making sure moms meet gruesome demise. Like, if there's one thing you don't do on fucking Mother's Day, it's watch a Disney movie.
Especially Bambi.
Fuck you,
There's
no! We are not making those jokes on Mother's Day. It's not her fault she got 360 no scoped by an elite MOG player.
Yeah,
okay?
she got 360 no scope, and I swear to God, her corpse flopped. That, or I remember it's Bambi that got shot. I don't remember.
I don't either. That
no, it
movie's
was the mom.
weird. No, I remember another deer got shot, and it was like the fucking. Oh wait, fuck!
Also, there's not that many Disney films where there is a mother that gets killed. There's not that many. Not as many as you think.
Because the
Well,
mom's
not in the movie, but it's always like, my parents are dead or non-existent.
Nope.
I was gonna...
Like, that is such a common thing in fiction, and I think I know why. I think it's because having parents in a scenario where you have like an older teenager would tie them down a bit, and I think it's just easier for most writers to be like, yeah, they're just dead. Superman, Batman, Green Lantern, multiple other heroes that I can't name
You
right
want me to
now.
yell at you again?
Literally
For what?
every shonen protagonist. Except
Yeah.
My Hero. My Hero is a specialty. This is the dad that's gone.
Yell at me for what? I'm just fucking telling the truth.
Yeah, and you're trying to piss me off again.
I'll mute you.
They can still hear you.
I know. I feel like you're just in a bad mood tonight, Apuro. Jesus.
Aren't they lovely?
Indeed. My sister was fond of this one in particular.
Ooh, this one's gonna be a touchy one.
Dead.
No, exactly.
What was I expecting?
There is a dead land. Its flowers were all trampled under the boots of soldiers. But seeing this blossom brings back memories.
Is that so?
I do not know why I am telling you all of this.
Because we did your paralogue, therefore we're going to see more of your plot. And what the hell did you send me? Ah. You're unusually talkative today.
It surprises me as well. But if you are from Fodlan, you must know what became of the people of Dusker. The people who betrayed their
I know what became of the people of Dusker. Corpses.
Yeah, and their ashes are currently fueling our fires.
Even now. It would be
I mean, what do you think the people from Hoshido eat on the daily?
Yeah, they got Game of Thrones. Or wait, never mind. I don't watch
Dude,
Game
my
of Thrones.
favorite
I don't
joke
know.
in the Fates playthrough. I don't know if we brought it back for the actual channel playthrough, but the first time we played it on JRPG Torture, I made a fucking joke that the Hoshidans season their food with the ashes of their dead relatives.
Oh yeah, we made that joke, but it wasn't on
It's
JRPG
hysterical.
Torture. It was on like the actual just the channel itself.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that was my favorite stupid thing I've ever said. And
Yeah,
I'm like,
we
well, I
li-
guess that's canon now.
Yeah, we just said it's like I remember it. We literally were joking about like how like
Fucking
they
Hoshi,
use
the
the
secret
ashes
ingredient.
of their dead family members to season their food, which is both equally fucked up and also funny.
It really is.
Speaking of
Dude,
which,
I saw the funniest like TikTok post for Mother's Day. This guy didn't earn right, and he's saying he has an opening. He's like, I found the best cheap vase at Goodwill. It even has a lid for if you have to close it. There's a fucking urn. It came with soil inside.
that's
Jesus
fucked.
Christ. Isn't it? I'll have to find it. I think my mom sent it to me. It was really funny.
That is fucked up, dude.
Dude, my mom has the same fucked sense of humor that I have, so my dad also had it. Great. As much as I find those things funny, I still find the idea of cremation fucked up, but also kind of necessary.
Well, yeah, you want to be with your family, but you obviously can't have a corpse in the house, so they gotta do the best
Especially
they
with,
can.
well, no, I mean like for countries that don't have like enough room to bury their dead, like South Korea, Japan, small island nations, etc.
Yeah, currently my grandpa's in the next
France has
room.
enough
He's
room.
my grandpa's in the next room. He's currently on the
One word, man.
table.
Catacomb.
Do you want to hear a messed up story of what almost happened to my grandma's ashes? That's kind of funny.
Wait, what?
Or not my grandma's ashes, my grandpa's ashes. So when my grandma was on hospice, they had to clean out her house to sell it, right? And she always kept my grandpa's ashes in her closet. And for whatever reason, my family members that were cleaning it thought it was just like a vase, and they nearly fucking tossed it.
What? Wait, what?
You heard me. My grandpa's ashes almost ended up in a landfill.
How do you confuse ashes?
Because my dad's side of the family, minus him and my Uncle Danny, are fucking stupid.
Go to the training grounds.
Well, I'm not really trying to go to the
That's how.
training grounds. I'm just sort of just looking around for anything I need to do.
Tournament organization.
Watch these. But anyway, it's the truth though.
All right, Ash. Oh, But
yeah, that totally almost happened though.
I don't think Ash is gonna make it.
Luckily now his ashes and my grandma's ashes are like in the same burial plot now.
Doing my part.
Because they buried my grandma and then they put my grandpa's ashes in with him. Or in with her, I mean. Thankfully.
Heal up here, just to be safe.
Yeah, I have. Yeah,
Fucking
that's
level
my thing.
32.
No, she has 32 HP. It's just that she's gonna.
Oh.
I'm just hoping he goes first and kills her before she kills him.
Your units will always go first. The real problem is if they manage to hit you.
You're both doing the same amount of damage, but you have... And she has more health, so she has a high chance of winning.
No, she's doing
I
more
didn't know
damage than
Bernadetta
me.
was an archer. I thought she's a mage, right?
Bernadetta is a fucking archer.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, she's an archer.
Brad, I didn't play all 3 routes with Kai.
Oh, well, he's fucked. He's fucked.
Oh, yeah, no matter
Asher
what.
just has a fucking death stare in her eyes like, I'm gonna murder you, white boy.
Yeah.
She is the hunter.
Yeah, and it's with the yep. Do I just withdraw here and just like save myself the suffering?
Don't be a bitch, do it.
Dude, I'm a dead man anyway.
Don't be a bitch, go for it.
I'm a dead
You're
man.
already a bitch, JP.
I know, but go for it.
I'm a dead man. I'm not winning this.
Do it.
Why
Don't
should
be a
you take
fucking
the
bitch.
advice of a bitch?
Fair point.
You guys are fucking pussies.
I'm sorry. I'd rather
And
be
you're
a
a
pussy
fucking
than
moron.
dead.
Look, Ash could have rolled. Look, Ash could have rolled a crit and won that.
He
But
doesn't
no, you're
have a
gonna
crit.
fucking
He
bitch.
had a
Yeah.
0 for a crit. He was literally unable to crit. It's impossible.
It wasn't a negative crit chance though.
It was a 0. He ain't critting for shit.
Yeah, and it wasn't negative. So technically,
This ain't
It was a
Still
0
could've-
property crit. Anything he could have rolled for the crit value would have been multiplied by that 0 and would have neutralized literally any chance of a crit. A 0 is a 0.
I know I'm being a math nerd right now.
God, yeah. Oh, dude, our D&D sessions are infecting our mindset. Oh.
Did you guys ever hear of the infamous 156 glitch in Pokemon?
Oh, someone wants to talk.
Speaking of math, so basically, you throw out all your items and make it so you can't get past Lorelei at Elite Four, right? And you give yourself a Pokemon that only has a move that does like that only has or a move that only hits 5 times.
Oh, I didn't see you say
And through bullshit and jerry rigging, you set up a scenario where to win the game, you have a 1 in 256 chance of winning. However, because of glitches in Gen 5, in order that 1 in 256 will have to be rolled 5 times. And because of the way math works, there's a 1 quintillion chance that you'll actually succeed in the battle.
With what?
There's a 1 quintillion chance of escaping the soft lock. Of hitting with that move enough times to actually get out. Because of the 156 glitch in Gen 1.
Why is that a thing?
Because Gen 1's busted to all get out.
Ah, Christ.
I'm like, oh god, there's a really good video on it that probably explains it way better. The math behind it's just
I
nuts.
understand where you're coming from here, but I have no need of such
I mean, I gotta go
things.
pee.
No need of such things. What do you mean, Ingrid?
It isn't like anything of importance was written on it. Curious? I suppose there's no harm in allowing you to read it. Go on then.
My dearest daughter, Ingrid. Are you well?
Gohan!
That you are behaving yourself and refraining from causing trouble for others. Things on the home front are in order. A marriage proposal for you and the Viscount's son should be prepared soon. Although, I am quite certain there are many superior candidates at Garreg Mach Monastery. As you know, the very survival of our family is dependent upon whom you marry. You are the only one left in the family who can make things right. We are all counting on you. Do not lose sight of what truly matters.
Oh, yeah, I forgot the whole thing about crests. Yeah, I forgot that was a plot point. It's been a while since we played this, even though it's only been a week.
Yeah, and from what I was able to review of when you played it, you weren't at any point where you needed to be addressing it. Which is heavily ironic considering what you were fighting.
So what the 1 in 256 glitch was, so you know how Pokemon moves have an accuracy from 1% to 100%?
Yes.
In Gen 1, even though it said 100% accuracy, it still rolled a dice between 1 and 250, or it still like rolled a dice between 1 and 256 to check accuracy. And because it did that, and because it still rolled the dice, your move could miss. And it's what causes the soft lock. You gotta love old video game coding.
Yeah. A letter about marriage prospects?
Yes. Perhaps you found it somewhat entertaining.
I keep
I told you
forgetting.
that we've never been very well off financially.
I keep forgetting how much lore there is in this game, and it makes me upset that, like I know like Three Hopes is a good example of it, but like, and I understand not wanting to milk the world for each game, but god damn, like, there's so much, like, Jesus Christ, the amount of lore in each of these games, like, they can literally do multiple, like, side games for each of these games, and it would work out because it would explain the world. Like, there's so much lore we can work with here.
Oh, never mind. That's a 1 in 68 quindecillion chance of escaping. That's 25 zeros, I think.
Oh god. But yeah, like, I can understand why they didn't want to milk these games. Like, they probably are only going to do the usual way that Persona does it, where it's like one main game, maybe one or two spin-offs, and then move on to the next game. But unlike Persona, it doesn't do like 5 quintillion side games and a mobile game, which I'm still salty about Pretty 5X not coming over here
Branched off
yet.
from House Daphne and the Alliance. Shortly after, we were lucky enough to receive the support of the royal family, allowing us to attain nobility, to some extent. But the territory we watch over is poor, its harvest meager, and our noble blood too has grown thin. Neither my father nor my brothers bear a crest. I, however, do bear a crest. Because of this, my father sees me as our family's one hope for the future. A crest is highly prized among nobles. Were I to marry into a greater noble family, that financial support could soothe our woes.
Wait, so her family's poor right now?
Pretty much.
Oh. Yee. That, and I'm assuming that's really bad, considering she's a noble.
Extremely.
Yep, that checks out. What an awful way for him to treat you.
Thank you, Professor. Your sentiment alone is a great comfort to me. Despite my own feelings, I understand his approach to all this. It isn't that he doesn't care for me. I understand it very, very well, which is why I apologize, Professor. I must be going.
Okay, so that's leveled. No one else really I can level with, so I guess that's it for now. I want to get Bernie before the time skip. I want to recruit at least someone that's not Cyril. There's not really much I can.
You could try and do Petra.
Oh, do I think I have some stats for her, right? Maybe.
You might. I don't remember what all she considers valuable to know for you,
Please lend us your ears.
but I think it might be just right.
I do not see what is impossible about it.
Oh yeah, I think I know Ferdinand's plot. Isn't Ferdinand's plot? It's like he's sort of ignorant to like lower class people or something, or am I misremembering it? Awful.
But in a nutshell, boy is dense AF.
Oh, and if I remember correctly, there's a one-sided beef between him and Dorothea.
Not exactly one-sided, but it's somewhat that way until the miscommunication and misunderstanding gets cleared up in their A-rank support, which is actually really fucking funny.
Oh, okay then.
All I said was that if you want to go back to Bridget, you probably...
Do you want me to tell you what the misunderstanding is? Because there's a good chance you won't see it.
Well, I mean, I'm probably not gonna be able to get these two anyways, so. Fuck it, why not? Shoot.
Okay, so when the two were kids, Dorothea was not able. She was basically an orphan living on the streets of the capital city of the Empire. And because she was poor and orphaned, she couldn't really bathe in a good enough place. So she would always use the city fountain. One of those days, Ferdinand came across her bathing, and then, like, ran off. Dorothea thought it was because he had seen her and thought, oh, poor girl, bad. But no, he ran off because he saw her, and he thought that she was a water nymph.
This fucking...
And so he actually came back a little later, and she wasn't there.
This fucking idiot.
Thought he was a water nymph.
He thought she was a water nymph.
I didn't know water nymphs existed. I guess necro dragons exist in this universe, so yeah.
This fucking idiot.
This is a world where magical creatures exist, so.
This fucking idiot.
I feel like there's more magical creatures in other Fire Emblems on this one. Specifically, Valentia.
Yeah, which, once we get to Valencia, that's gonna be a goodie.
Because holy shit, Almia's got a really bad fucking... Or Valencia's got a really bad, undead problem.
It would be a diplomatic incident.
Also, I like how Ferdinand was like, all I said is that if you want to go back to Bridget, you probably can. You're the... He's not wrong with that.
Alright. What would you guys say is your favorite 3DS game? That's not a Pokemon game.
Ferdinand, I get you're being nice, but it's the way you worded it, I think.
I am not returning to home until I have grabbed my goal.
Yeah, that's
I will not be listening to the words of Ferdinand.
I'm assuming Shini's is SMT4.
AF, like...
He's not a bad dude, but he doesn't know what he says. He's not a bad dude.
He is short-sighted.
Yeah.
No, look, I did not mean to pressure you. Apologies for the misunderstanding.
At least he knows it was a misunderstanding. So that's my guess is he's used to it by now for misunderstandings.
Oh, Professor. Here to recruit me, I presume? Well, the eldest son of House Ire will not be so easily...
I don't give a fuck about you, Ferdinand. I want Petra.
Oh wait,
yeah, you might have accidentally clicked
I'm thinking of our house's lady killer.
I am not. No, look. Training has given me great busyness right now. It is not a good time for the chatting.
Her dialogue reminds me of Starfire.
But you have given me intrigue.
Very fitting.
Make sure you are speaking with me again.
Oh, she likes dexterity and writing. Oh, I don't have that. Fuck. I get the feeling if you want to recruit...
writing, I'm like, that's an interesting stat for a tactics game.
Yeah, I get the feeling that if you want to get every single character on your side, you need a essentially new game plus the shot of this game.
No fucking kidding.
So essentially, artificial replayability. Got it.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, and it's even worse if you want to just, like, get every support scene, because then you need to micromanage and plan out, like, who you're going to try and recruit.
Yeah, it does the Persona 5 thing that I fucking hate, where you want to, like, try to recruit everyone on a vanilla save. You need to essentially, like, go look at, like, a stat or, like, a sheet for, like, every single day and to what to do to micromanage, just get everyone, which, if you don't know, Doc, who is, like, a regular, I think he told this story where he literally was able to do everything, but he stopped because he was petty and he missed one character. Like, he missed one person, and he was doing, like, a perfect run, too. And he didn't even use a guide. Apparently, he did, like, all blind.
I know there's an achievement in P5 to, Isn't there an achievement in P5 that max all your confidants, and it's the hardest achievement to get in the game?
Yes, because it basically requires you to get, like, your social stats maxed out. Like, your kindness, your confidence, your knowledge. You essentially need that shit maxed out, or else you're not going to get it.
And of course, none of your confidants carry over to the New Game Plus, and that's what makes it harder.
Yeah, you gotta redo it all over again. That, and to make sure you don't speedrun the confidants, there are, like, it'll stop you midway through saying, oh, Ryuji's not in the mood to hang out right now, maybe you gotta wait later. And sometimes you have to wait, like, fucking months to do it. P5 Rule does that, and it pisses me off because, Maruki...
The worst one...
Hold on, I'm getting a phone call.
sorry.
Hold on.
Why is the saturation of the stream on Discord higher than the YouTube ones?
No idea.
Where was I again? Because I had a phone call. Where was I?
You
trying
were
hard
ranting
about
about the confidant system.
Oh, yeah.
I think the worst story-locked ones are almost certainly Futaba and Coffee Dad.
Oh, dude, those are horrible.
If you do it the wrong way around, you don't get both of them, you only get one.
Yeah,
and I was hoping to get both of them again.
It's really hard to do because the one reason I got pissed off with P5 is that some of the confidants require you to either A, get max out your social stats all the way, and you only really get to do it late game, and even then you might not be able to, or it'll do the stupid thing, and I fucking hate this, and where it's like, it'll just say, nope, you did as much as you could, you gotta wait like 3 months later to do it, and it's super
like, Persona 5 is notorious with Coffee Dad, because you'll get to Futaba's dungeon, and he's all depressed about it the entire month, so you can't boost him.
Yeah, and the only way to do it was a kindness, and it's super annoying because you essentially got to near max it out, and it's like bullshit. And essentially, it requires New Game Plus, or you just hyper focus on Coffee Dad to do it, and it's super annoying.
And that's what I did
do
for
that.
kindness.
Like, I hate that they do that. It's so annoying.
But because I did that, I got fucked on confidence.
Because, like, dude, you might as well have, like, just said it's, like, saved him for, like, the late part of the game, and that's it. Instead, you gotta, like, oh, you can't really do his quest until you max it out. And it's like, then why waste my fucking time, then?
Even though he has some good fucking personas when you max out the Hierophant as far as healing goes.
Oh, I think, isn't he one of the best?
Yeah, the Hierophant means father in Latin, I believe, so, or father figure.
Oh, I don't know.
I think that's what that means in Latin, so of course his thing is like all healing and light.
Yeah, I think I'm done exploring for now. I don't really know what else to do. Instruct manually. Because Shamir's not here, so I can't really do shit about it. I know he's gonna be alive because we did his paralog, right?
Yes. You won't have access to him for the first 1 or 2 chapters post time skip, but he'll be there in like the 3rd.
Okay then. Flane, let's level you up.
Are we gonna have time to even get to the story thing today?
We will. It's only been 1 hour and 30. We usually go for 3.
God dang. Flane is just bad at her job.
Yeah, it's the second time that's happened. Is she has like a higher chance to like fail at it or something?
Maybe.
Oh wait, I re-instructed. What's wrong with me? Begin lecture.
Yeah, and you still have 3 instruction points because you didn't like do the meal You didn't give gifts, you didn't give lost items. Like, you were doing things so suboptimally.
Yeah, I keep
And
forgetting.
just for a
Not gonna
casual
lie.
play,
Yeah, I keep forgetting not to do that. I keep forgetting to at
Sylvain
least.
put his
But then
back
if I tried to
into it
do
for
that, we
once.
would stay here for like
Next thing you know,
forever.
pigs will be
Because I remember there
jumping
was
in the air.
literally one stream where we were just doing that, and we literally did not progress with plot. Because I was like doing like ring around the rosy trying to figure out who to give what.
You could pull the
and
guy,
let
you
you look
know.
it up.
Yeah, I'm just an idiot.
Okay, check for paralogs.
Alright, hold on.
It's gonna sound petty though. If I made a game, right? And if I made a game, I would honestly pull down any guides anybody makes because I would want the whole advertisement of the game to be that you're doing it, that there are no guides available, you're going in blind.
I would firmly punch you for making that decision.
That's how I had to play games back in the day.
Yes, going in blind is nice and all, but sometimes you need the additional help so that way you don't screw something the fuck over.
And if you do, that's on player ignorance, not me.
Or because you're not aware of how a system works. Like how you don't know how gambits are supposed to be used.
Yeah. But I want to get players that, like, I think take mid-2000s experience. Early 2000s experience. I didn't have good internet until 2008 to look shit up in games.
So basically the time where most
Games
people would have
law.
asked, how the fuck are we supposed to know this?
Exactly, that was the era
By the
of...
way, if you want to be really...
That was the era of game
All
guides.
I know is up, up. Oh yeah, it was. All I know is up, 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 left, down, 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 left, up, left, right. Thank me later on that one.
Up, down, left, right, BA start. That's the only one I know. That one, I
literally
know the
told
one...
you parallel.
Oh.
No, I just told chat the cheat code for infinite health in the... Not the remasters, because they took it out, but the classic version of Battlefront 2.
Oh, wait,
the,
shit,
PS2,
you're right.
Xbox.
Oh, wait, I could go back anyways. I could just go back to the thing and it'll, like... Oh, wait.
No, you can't.
I can always remember the health one, but I can never remember the one for infinite ammo.
Like, just... My brain immediately just went to the fucking thing and I'm like, ah! Because I keep forgetting, okay, paralogs don't do it.
I believe you have ADHD. Why do you think I believe that?
Now we tested him. He's clean.
I'm just...
No, you fucking didn't. You used an online test, and an online test don't prove jack shit.
Well, like he's ever gonna go get tested.
You're a very strong person.
Yeah, and you shouldn't believe an online test. Like, have you ever done an online test for autism?
Yes, actually. And
Now,
it said I had
someone look at
autism,
the
and it was
actual
very
one.
accurate about it.
Go to the cafeteria, do the cooking thing, do at least 2 meals so that way you can ensure that you have enough students to instruct, and then look up like a thing for either lost items or gifts. So that way you can use up all 5 of your instructors.
Alright, let's see the full menu. Who do I want to... Oh, okay. Did I already max out Mercedes? Oh, she's only a B. Okay, I'm gonna need to get her.
Fun fact, you cannot get any A ranks until part 2.
Oh, so... Waste of my time. Wait.
No, you still can, because you instruct her. Like, you can still teach her. You just won't get any points for support.
Oh, yeah.
B&M has a wave turn model of floorless coaster now? That's cool. I like that.
I still want to level them up though, just in case.
This looks delicious. Let's eat.
Ooh, I love this stuff. Did you know that?
There we go.
Oh man, I love chicken.png. So good.
Immortality
I
stew.
enjoy baking sweets, but I'm not sure how I'll do cooking other types of food.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the cooking thing.
I see. Cooking is
We didn't make an
much more
animation, so we just had her suddenly lit it on fire.
Wow.
Look, we don't have the money to animate this, so for every character, so you know.
Even though we clearly have Momocat.
I actually
crew.
had a Lorenzo cook with us.
Yeah, meanwhile, I need to go find Bernie. Where are you? Oh, you're over here.
Near the graves.
Is she gonna be here for like a while, or is she gonna go back to her room at some point?
She will be there until the end of the month. I don't know if there's any part free time skip where she'll be back out of her room.
Professor,
Uh,
class is.
but like you'll have until the time skip to try and recruit her.
Okay.
Can I join your class? Yes. Thank you so much.
Oh, she actually wants to?
I have to get to like C rank.
If your stats are high enough or you have high enough support, and you basically go to recruit them, they will just flat out ask you to join.
Oh shit, we recruited Bernadetta. Nice.
We got the
Well, we
girl.
just spared Bernadetta's life.
We got the girl failure. Let's go.
Does that mean her life is safe at the end of the game now?
I assume yes. Linhart though. Ooh, Linhart.
Assuming you. Oh yeah, you don't have classic mode engaged, so yeah.
I don't think I recruited anybody except for the teachers. Now that I think about it.
I want to get Linhart as well, but it's gonna be a pain in the ass.
Slipped quietly into the vault and rummaged about, looking for.
Yeah, I didn't really recruit
anything
anybody except for the teachers.
There is a group of people who want to kill us, after all. What? This is no time for asking permission. I learned long ago that one can ask permission or forgiveness. It is rarely useful to request the former. Still, it appears the knights have already taken everything useful. There were
Oh, that's
objects
funny because I
thought
used to
might be
know
worth
someone like that
studying,
in
so-
high school. I shit you not. During high school, it was like my final year, I think, and it was my first period class. And dude, I shit you not, he would do like random shit. Like for some weird reason, the teacher had like black paper on the board, and I think it just straight up annoyed him, so he just like removed it. And I'm like, dude, are you sure you're supposed to be doing that? It's like, what? He's not gonna use it. And I'm like, okay. And yeah, and it was just like like, oh boy. Then he had a habit of talking back, but he was also kind of like the smart, also got good grades. I don't think the teacher gave a shit, but yeah, it was weird.
Was he talking back or was he like challenging the teacher? I've done that once.
It wasn't like talking back where he was being disrespectful, but it's more like he was asking questions to the question.
Oh. Yeah, he was just trying to engage in like conversation.
Yeah, but it was in the really obnoxious way. Like he would literally question everything.
Oh. One of those fucking idiots.
Yeah.
There you go again with that stern look. Of course I'll put them back when I'm done, assuming they bear no additional use.
Luckily, he never did that though.
Huh? Your class?
He's the same voice actor as red-haired kid from our battalion.
However, I still have a lot of books.
I don't think anyone shares voice actors, right?
There is a character.
Okay.
There's a
Not in the
character, that I know in this game who's voiced by the Demi Fiend for the SMT3 remaster specifically. I forgot. Christy Delamonte, I think. I forgot who he voices. Oh, he likes Magic and Reason, which I do not have.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
you really don't have any reason.
Oh, support.
Like you.
Okay. Okay, down, boys. The bond with Bile is deep, and you should try listening when they're ready to speak with you.
That basically means wait a little bit, and then either something will pop up on the map. Oh yeah, it's already like festering. Basically, give it a bit, go to that spot, and she'll be ready to go.
I thought that meant it was like a story lock.
You thought what was?
I thought that was like a story lock. You have to get to a certain part in the story, and then they'll speak to you. Or that, I guess.
Those are support things. Some have story locks, like Aelgard does. But that is very few of them. Very, very few.
Don't worry about it.
It's just, when I'm studying tactics, I lose track of time and... Oh,
Would you play a male or female in, Fates?
We did a dude, and they're literally the first stream I had a laugh at the character creator, where because Corin's eyes would follow the camera, I would just angle it a very specific way, and it would look like Corin is subtly judging you, and I just lost my shit for like a couple minutes. It was great. God. Yeah, also, in terms of the Discord thing, yeah, I don't know why it does that. It looks normal on stream, but it's like doing that on the Discord for some reason. Like I
try sharing the normal video and not the one with chat.
Wait a minute, hold on. Let me try this.
Oh, that is so much better. I can see now. I can see what's happening in the game.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that was probably it. Hold on. It's because I was looking at the game through the screen rather than my monitor, because I just wanted to have like stuff on the side, but nope. Currently it's clearly too bright.
Before I came to the Officers Academy, I was a student at the School of Sorcery in Ferdiad. Even back then, I was pulling all-nighters well before the exams, and I never even noticed I was harming myself. I'm just too focused on my goal. I know I've already told you this, but I really love to learn new things. It's a passion of sorts. I first realized I had the learning bug when I was about...
I wouldn't mind dating Annette. She seems like a chill girl.
Learning bug?
My father was so happy to see me using magic.
Learning.exe has failed to load.
Me happy too.
If you did go through it, like learning her supports and stuff, you would learn that she is a bit of a clumsy busybody.
Well, I mean, I think I figured that out.
Ginger.
Which
means she might not have a soul.
No, she's not. She's not a Jin. She doesn't have the freckles. That would just make her a redhead.
She has a carrot. She has a carrot top, though.
Yeah, carrot top, but not a Ginge. The Ginges also have the freckles. And if we all know, if South Park told us anything, Gingers have, as you said, have no soul, as you kindly put it.
I know a Ginger who very much goes against that. In fact, she was probably the most soulful out of all the people I knew from middle and high school.
And she's the exception.
I date a girl with freckles. I don't know why. Freckles seem hot.
13, my father left home.
That's a weird thing to see as hot, but okay.
Why? They're just like fucking spots on the skin.
That's why I went to the School of Sorcery.
That's why it's weird.
I don't know, some people are into that.
It's like saying that you find a different skin tone. It's stupid, it's weird, but ultimately it's harmless.
I don't know, man. My friend is really in love with his African-American girlfriend.
Once you go black, you can never go back.
Probably because he loves the girl and not the skin. Well,
we're not going to go any further in this discussion.
Once you go black, you can never go back.
Probably safe.
I mean, yeah. Ding, ding.
You realize if you two ever had girls and they went by that, then you would actually lose your girlfriends, right?
Oh, 100%.
We're not being fucking serious. Good God, dude.
Oh, 100% that would be the case.
You would get I can't figure out when you're joking.
Yeah, you see that shit in front of like your girl, you're gonna get fucking slapped and immediately like break up.
Especially your girl's a Latino. Oh yeah, you're just gonna get your balls chopped off at that point.
Oh well, yeah. The stereotype for that is literally like that.
Aren't like Polish girls like army moms and then Latino or army wives and then Latinos are like
spicy,
super serious or something?
Spicy.
Yeah.
aka hot-tempered, no nonsense type stuff.
Yeah, that.
That's a stereotype. Which there is a clip I found recently, and I hate that it's kind of relatable to me because I've actually had to do that before, or one of my family has done it before, where it was like a clip, and he was talking about like his wife or something who was like Mexican, and she was like killing a rat, where it's like everyone was like throwing a shit fit over the rat, and it's like, well, it was just a rat. Like, all you gotta do is smack it, and she grabbed like a shovel and then squished the bitch, and then decapitated it with the shovel, and it's like it's that simple.
Wait, she pulled a Friday the 13th on a poor rat. My
yes,
God.
and the guy was like, she did that as a warning to the other rats.
Yeah, they call that pulling a Friday the 13th. I think that was those movies.
And she ended up
what
like...
was the movie where they cut an animal in half and it was like a whole thing?
And as she was leaving, she said, "I go to church now." And I'm like... and it was the dumbest
I go
shit
to
ever.
church now.
It's so funny.
I go to church now.
I
sounds
forgot,
like a freaking thing a Russian wife would say.
I forgot what show
I
it
go
was.
to church now.
I forgot what show it was, but it was so funny. It's so good.
Oh no, wait! It was one of the Friday the 13th movies, and they killed a snake in like a really inhumane way, and like an actual snake, and like a lot of horror fans are still pissed about that.
Why, was it like an actual snake?
Yeah.
Ooh, yep, that'll do it.
They like cut it in half with an axe, and a lot of and showed it on camera, and a lot of horror fans are still pissed about that.
Yeah,
and guess what referenced it?
Oh no, what did it reference, or what referenced it?
Total Drama Island episode 1 referenced it with an a cockroach.
Wait, what?
Courtney sees a cockroach, and then Duncan just gets a fucking axe and decapitates the cockroach, just like the snake in that movie. And I never knew that was a reference to that until later, until someone explained that to me. I'm like, no fucking way.
Oh no.
Early Total Drama was so fucking peak.
Also really funny. Nowadays, it's... Yeah, because back then it used to like appeal to your era of teenagers. New Total Drama tries to appeal to mine, but not in the good way. Because yours was appealing to teenagers in the good way where it was actually funny. Mine, it's just whatever like random slang we had nowadays.
You know what it was?
Whatever.
The first 3 seasons had an amazing fucking writer, right? Then he left, and the new writer decided to undo everything that writer did, and it became fucking awful by the numbers and terrible. Like, the best villain that new writer could think of was just Heather 2.0, and then after that was literally just fucking a dude who had a really medically inaccurate case of multiple personality disorder.
Oh yeah, that dude. I love that arc, I'll have you know. Hey, Doc.
Fuck Mal. Mal's the shittest villain in the entire series.
Fuck you. I loved Mal.
Mal's like, I'm just gonna break shit, and apparently it's gonna be evil. To where fucking Heather was like, just based on your reality TV show villain. Alejandro was like the dude who would try and sweet talk all the women and then betray them later and be a total ass about it. Not to mention him and Heather's dichotomy was amazing in season 3. And then you had Courtney in season 2, who, admittedly not the best, but still pretty decent.
Great taste. This is nearly as
Hey, Doc.
as Mother's cooking.
Hello.
This every day.
One of these days I'm gonna remember to do the Bugs Bunny joke.
Wait, she has a mom, Flane? Who's her mother?
Who do you think?
I could not tell you even if I knew.
I'm gonna assume Rhea.
No.
Oh,
You could not be so far off from who.
I know the
Who
context. I
ran
know
away
exactly what a pro's talking about, and if I try to say it, it would be counting as spoilers. So I'm not gonna say shit. Because
Did they only mention that in some endings, or?
I think it's
The green-haired people in this game only have their family revealed through very specific paralogs and very specific little detail lines.
I was gonna say, I only
Like,
did the
kinds
church's
of
ending.
lines that you get
Or
mid
the Yellow Lions.
I was Golden Deer all day, so I kind of missed out on
Same.
a bunch of the Freya and green hair talk because I was like, ah, yes, I'm gonna. Claude's cool.
The problem, Claude's awesome, but the problem with the Golden Deer is
Then
you
I
missed out
mainlined
on
Claude.
like all the freaking like politics going on elsewhere and like the stuff with like the Night of Dusker and things. It's like, really, you could have explained all that in a single route.
A wonderful dish. You
The worst part about going Golden Deer is that Claude is straight. I know what you're talking about.
I know, it really is.
You're upset because of that? Alright.
Dude,
These
I'm
two
not
sound
even...
like they would gladly go gay for Claude.
Yes!
Not that I blame them.
Well, I mean,
We've been over this. I'm slightly
who
biased.
wouldn't? It's
over
fucking
this.
Claude. It's fucking Claude. Who wouldn't go gay for that, man?
Like,
There's one gay option.
It's
There's
Claude!
like 3 gay options. There's 3 gay options in this game, and 2 of them are awful.
I wish this game would come out for PC so
They
we could
suck.
get some mods going.
There is a way to
Which
play it on
game?
PC, but
This
it's gonna
one?
be illegal.
I don't think he means 3 houses.
I mean officially. So we can get some fucking mods going so I could frickin'
Well,
rail Claude all night long in the church bathroom, but you know.
well, like I said, there is a way to play it on PC. It's just not legal.
I know, I'm being stupid.
All right.
But, you know.
Well, can't give the
And
one
if you
thought.
really just want to see that kind of art, just go to Reddit,
Type in
turn
Claude.
on the
SW.
like incognito mode, and then yeah, look up Claude and SW.
No duh.
Oh, can't give the wooden flask anymore. That I know
Naturally.
that for sure.
Great question.
Let's see. Where can I check? Fuck, where can I check the thing? How do you check for lost
Check-
items?
Inventory,
Google.
Oh, okay, hold on.
back, inventory, items. Okay, back. Storehouse.
Oh, here you. Yep, here it is. Lost items. Okay, I
Huh.
got the guide up.
Interesting. 766
The real
results, so
question
we're not
is
the only
just
one
go
who
to
thinks.
everyone. Just go to everyone and then mash lost items on everyone because you can't accidentally give it to the wrong person. And
So
just
we're not
help
the
them
only
get
ones
it
that
out, like,
find
20
Claude
minutes.
hot.
You get there.
We're gonna be here for a while.
766 results for Claude.
Jesus.
It
And that
is
ain't
the
that
most
much.
popular.
Fuck
It's-
boy.
Yeah, I was gonna say for one like a masculine character, it's a lot considering
Claude
Hubert.
X
this game
Lucina.
is all about
Really?
your.
Check
Linhart.
Hubert.
Okay, Saints revealed is Linhart, which I know where he's at.
Damn. There's a lot of art of Claude just going fucking hard on female Byleth. Holy shit.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
need to see that.
you don't say.
I slipped. What?
Hot, but I did not need to see that.
Oh, thank you.
Are you complaining though?
Ever finding it.
Anyway, I gotta bookmark that for later, but you know.
Alright, Thunderbrand replica. Where the fuck does that belong to?
That is Caspar.
Oh, that's Casper?
I can almost tell you exactly that that's Caspar. Because I've had to check that one so many times, it is ingrained in me.
You would
Alright.
think it was what's-her-face's that's like in love with Gerald, which we haven't talked to since he died, so she's probably like in hiding.
That's enough.
No, Leonie's just
Well,
grieving near the
Thunderbrand
fishing
is-
hole.
I was gonna say also it's Catherine's unique weapon replica, so you would think it's whoever has the biggest crush on Catherine.
Dude, Caspar.
If
Oh,
it's
it's Caspar.
Thunderbrand.
It's not Gerald's. Duh. Dude, fucking Caspar reminds me
Yeah.
of Fuyuhiko so damn much from DR2.
Needle and thread. DLC
It
lost
might be the
items?
same actor,
have
I don't
DLC.
know.
I don't give a shit.
Needle and Thread, that one is Bernie. but she's currently maxed motivation, so you might want to hang on to that.
Oh, it's for later.
Yeah, so that way
Alright.
you can get her max motivation later.
All right. Exotic feather. Oh, I know who that belongs to.
Petra!
Yeah, that one's obvious. The only one from Bridget is Petra. Where is she? There he is.
Dining hall.
You guys, or were you doing New Game Plus so you could grab everyone on a single route, minus
No, I have
the main
not,
person and their number 2?
I have not New Game Plus.
Isn't Bridget like from another? Isn't Petra from another country?
Yes.
Yes, Bridget.
Gold earring, the skirt.
Yeah.
That is probably Dedu.
Dedu.
He's the only one I know that wears an earring.
Hang on, you might want to check his motivation first.
All right, hold on. Oh,
People
wait.
lose a
Check
lot
it
of shit in
through
this
Rock.
monastery.
Number 2,
Like,
though. Or
are
the
people
best
just
number
throwing
2.
their? Are people just throwing their shit on the floor?
Apparently.
Okay, it might be in goals. It's been a while since I've had to navigate these menus.
Yeah, it's in golds. Dedu.
Okay, yeah, you can give it to him.
All right.
It is a I am
You're not depressed enough. I'm holding on to your shit.
flowers on his grave.
That literally is the strat.
Okay, black iron spur. Close related to a knight.
This is one I never remember.
I think this was Shamir, right?
I
This is the
want
one
to
could think
say
of.
it's Dimitri, but I'm not
Either-
sure.
What about Shamir?
You think it could be you think it'd be shoulder fucking spike guy?
No. Shamir's 2 items is a pair of die and a picture of a centipede that has been stabbed.
What the?
That's specific.
You can also just think that she isn't the knight. She's like an assassin hunter type, so she would like bowstrings or things to make her darker, and she's goth.
Oh yeah, she would definitely be a goth dommy mommy.
Catherine's the muscle mommy.
Yeah, and they would both be your lesbian moms.
100%.
Well, because there is something different about you. You possess an air of mystery.
Hard to pick if you had to pick between either one, though.
No, you can get both in a single route.
Well, yeah, but immoral, in my opinion.
A few times. Yes.
For recruiting them or getting with one of them?
Vast, boundless. On the surface, all seems still. Beneath that stillness, it is
Yes. No, I'm just kidding. I was trying to make a bit there, but or do a bit, but
is lucky to glimpse a fleeting shadow. And yet, all one must do is cast a line to grasp hold of all that life. You cannot see it at a glance, but it is there all the same.
Why is she randomly obsessed with fishing?
I don't know.
Because she loves fishing. She actually likes
she's always been
the fish.
fishing. She's been fishing since the beginning of the game. She teaches you how to fish. She is the fisherman or fisherwoman, and all of her quests are about fishing or doing stuff for her family.
Yet you wield great
That's
power.
correct.
My brother was uncertain of you at first. He once
Her
referred to
teacher.
you as a youth of dubious origin. Oh, but please do not think ill of him. He is incredibly dedicated to his work.
At least they got rid of a lot of the old English crap they used to do in like Valentia and previous Fire Emblems for this.
Oh, where it's like, thou art of noblest blood.
Like, I remember there was like weird lines in Valentia where they're like, "Oh, don't be daft." I'm like, no one says that anymore.
At best, they say it to mock you.
Canonically, Byleth would not know his age.
You truly are mysterious.
but at this point, he is actually 21.
It is quite difficult for me to determine.
Pretty sure Flame doesn't know her own age either, right?
No, she does.
I
general
cannot
age
confirm or deny that because I am not sure.
When you highlight her age in a thing, it just says mystery, mystery, mystery. So I'm assuming no.
Well, I am roughly the same age as
That's less so about like her knowing it and more so the total amount.
That as it may, it is simply not the case. Oh, by the way.
I always
Because
assumed it's
if you might
set heads
remember for
overprotection.
Fire Emblem, characters with that shade of green hair tend to be immortal or semi-immortal.
AKA
So,
they can't
for
age,
age
but they can
being-
die from other things.
I will not keep you any longer.
I'm assuming she's about 13, like physically, just like
Have a lovely day.
Cyril or whatever his name is, the other kid.
Physically, yes. Her true age is like, if I were to spitball it, probably about 570.
Yeah.
Black Iron Spur. Who the hell does that belong to?
Again, I think that's Dimitri, but I'm not sure.
Felix or Dimitri. They're the only people I could feel having
It could be Felix.
edgy
It could be Felix.
black iron.
Yep, it's Felix.
Felix screams edge, so I always go if it's
Oh, yeah,
if
he's
it's black
like edge
iron
lord.
or black metal, it's always like, ah yes, give it to
Isn't
Felix.
Felix always trying to like piss off Dimitri in some shape or form? Like
You go up to Felix and he's just reading Edgar
No,
Allan Poe. He's like,
basically
oh yes,
on
my
edge
black metal
for-
thing I
for
lost.
Dimitri, no matter what. Like, Felix is basically anticipating Dimitri's crash out.
he's just waiting for it.
What?
Thank you for finding it.
Why does Felix
Yeah.
just try to take control and Dimitri crashes out?
No, it's just Felix is just that type of
No,
dude.
it's they've also known each other since childhood, so he's like, ah yes, I know Annette is going to be the mother of this friend group, and Dimitri is going to crash out so unbelievably hard. It's unreal. And then Felix is like, yep.
That
Called
is
it.
probably who you can guess.
Yep,
Just
Sylvain.
from the highlighted words.
Yep, I know who that is.
Yeah, that is almost certainly
seems this
what's
will
it,
be a
teacher
quiet one.
bitches.
The irony of this man is that he loves to flirt, but at the same time, the moment he gets someone to like him, he's just like, nah, fuck you.
Isn't that a bit?
Oh, I would assume that was the teacher's, not his.
No, that was.
That's mine.
I don't know why he has lipstick, but okay. You think?
Oh, that's mine. Felix is like, damn it, they weren't supposed to find that. Now they know about our forbidden love.
The unfinished score.
I've sung but once, but
Oh god, why am I thinking Dorothea?
I'm sorry, but
Wait. Fuck, who was it?
Yeah, it's not hers. I tend to think it is, but it's.
Mercedes.
It might be.
Or.
Mercedes or Manuela.
Wait. Where is she? Where is she? It's probably got to be Manuela, so let's go check hers out first. Guys, it's already been 2 hours and we barely did any plot.
Usually the
Yeah,
case
but
with
you're
these things.
also helping yourself later on, for later on.
There she is.
This is your first time playing a game with social links?
And to think, they have the balls to want to play Persona 3, 4, and 5.
This.
Where you're going to
I
need your
played-
confidants.
I played 5 already.
Yeah,
so.
well, actually, speaking of that, we're probably got to put that on hold after P2 because this man, like with Yakuza 0, is cucking me by basically saying, "Oh, I want to do P3 on my own before we do a playthrough," and it's why I wanted to Kiwami, but he hasn't finished 0. And if I stream 0, if I stream Kiwami, he's gonna watch those streams and get spoiled on 0, and I don't want to do that to him.
Dude, P3R is on my list.
And
Your
you
list is fucking long enough.
Just play Persona 4 then.
He doesn't want
Hop
to
one
because he
and
doesn't
then
like
come
P2.
back.
He doesn't like P4 being so PS2 coded.
I'm so glad glad you. Oh, we were thinking that if you were to
Pick your poison, JP. You gotta pick one.
No, I'm gonna finish P3R, then I'm gonna play P4.
Yeah, and the thing is, you're cucking me, so I can't
Then get
stream it.
on with
I
it.
can't stream it.
Did you find this?
Oh, it's not hers.
Unfinished score. Which one would that be then?
I'll check the guide. Hold on.
I mean, if you really want to play P3, you can play it. I'm not gonna be mad about you spoiling it.
Okay, good. That probably will also be the one I'm probably
All
gonna
I
be
know
streaming
is
with or without
I'll never
you.
see you coming.
Yeah, it's probably gonna be the one I'm gonna be streaming with or without you because P3's like downtime is so astronomically long that I don't know
Wait,
when we're gonna get to the next plot point.
What with or without me?
P3 reload, because the downtime in P3 reload takes so long to do to the next plot point that by the time like you show up, it's probably not even the next time for the plot. Like,
Or that you'll be like grinding in Tartarus.
Due to Tartarus. Yeah, due to Tartarus and missing students, you could go like 8 hours easy without hearing a sentence of plot.
Yeah, we're probably gonna have to like have just straight up grinding streams for that one.
Oh wait, it's Seteth? That's who it belongs to?
Yeah, Seteth
I
wants
would
his
not
shit
have
back.
guessed
Give me
that.
shit.
Yeah, because with P3,
I would not have guessed that at all.
Yeah, because with P3, that's gonna be like a long-term thing where we're gonna have to really chip our way through it.
And now Monica. I do have a theory, though I admit it is nothing more
And
than
then P4
speculation.
Golden, which if that doesn't get a
Both
remake, I'm
Tomas
doing
and
Golden
Monica
still,
have
because
each gone
Golden's
missing
great.
at one time or another. It was reported
Then I have a
as if
tolerance for PS2
Apparently the rumors for
RPGs,
Persona
unlike
is they're
this
working
man.
on a remake for that before 6.
And unlike this man, I have a tolerance for PS2 RPGs. I used to play a lot of those as a kid. Or
Persona
style
6
ones.
even gonna ever exist? That's my question.
It does. It's
They haven't
just-
announced anything about it yet.
Give it another. Give it maybe 8 more years.
8 more
They gotta
years.
still release Persona 5 and then Persona 5 again.
Oh yeah, it's like Skyrim. They gotta release Persona 5, then Persona 5, then Persona 4 remastered, then Persona 5, then Persona 3 remastered again.
Oh, it's Unfinished Fable. Oh, I read it wrong.
Well, yeah.
It's Unfinished Fable.
Oh, I know who that belongs to. It belongs to Lasefia. She likes to sing and she's like really
No,
determined.
it doesn't. No, it fucking doesn't.
I'm pretty sure that
Oh,
it
it's
does.
Net.
Who?
This is a Nets.
Oh, okay. Oh wait, doesn't she like to sing? I forgot about that. If it
Yes.
not okay. You just remembered it.
I completely forgot about that support combo.
Where is she?
Her
Also,
support
not realizing
combo
that I mixed
with-
up at net and
Wrong one. I clicked the
Take care
wrong
of Top. We got your shit.
Oh, we were thinking.
one. Lost items.
Oh, that! I thought it was gone for good. How did you know it was mine?
Well, apparently you're the only one that likes to sing. Apparently. All right, let's see.
Wooden button is Raffi.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Isn't this support literally
I think it's
saying
I think that's like
his
what?
outfit breaks or something? His rips.
No, you can figure that out for like a common line of dialogue early on. Good amount
Oh
of his
my
supports
God.
are like,
Yeah, I think
how
that's
can
what-
I be a better knight?
Oh.
How can I be a better big brother kind of deal.
We are going to be here for a long fucking while. Holy.
Bluestone is Ignatz.
Let me find him.
Let me know when the plot happens. I'm gonna be playing Minecraft.
I would not fucking blame you. We're gonna be here for a while. Like maybe we could just do half of these, and then when we have the
I
chance
think
to do
that
the
might
other half.
even just be the rest of the stream.
I'm really
Don't
hoping
forget,
it's
you
not.
still have paralogs to check for.
Oh yeah, paralogs. Dude, the more we stream this game, the longer it takes for the plot to happen. Like it's not even funny at this point.
I don't understand the world.
Oh, he's the one voiced by Demi Fiend.
I'm surprised you even.
He was so strong.
Wait, what were you gonna say, Doc?
The Demi thing?
Yeah, he's voiced by
Oh, I was
Christina
I'm surprised you made it this far
without giving up.
in such a short amount of time. Well, no, I'm just saying you're playing through pretty fast.
Yeah.
All things considered, you already made it to what's his face biting the dust. I'm bad with names. Jarek something.
Gerald.
Geralt.
Yeah, sure.
Which
I don't know why my brain was like, yes,
that's Lysithea.
Jacked, the guy from Final Fantasy X.
You know, the piece of shit dad that Titus hates. I refuse to call him Titus. His name is Titus. It's cooler.
Professor, I'm sure you will
Is Titus and you know it?
I agree they
He likes
I
putting
would
his
go
head
with
in those
Titus because
I
it
was a
actually
Titus
sounds
guy.
like an actual name.
Then
Titus basically sounds like, oh,
It's
you have a
also-
disease for your tits.
All right, then I can't wait for Skyrim. I can't wait for Skyrim
Also,
6
it's
then.
Titus because it's a
Skyrim 6. Shut up.
it's Titus in my opinion because it's a water-based game. Titus, water, blitzball.
That's as bad as the people saying I can't wait for
Brotherhood
Skyrim
is a water
2.
sword.
Skyrim. Yeah.
Or the
I
people
can.
that call Elder Scrolls Online Skyrim Online. I'm gonna fucking stab those people. Except for Skyrim Grandma. She gets a pass.
Dude, I feel bad for her because she was like, she retired, right?
I know she was.
Like,
She's probably gonna pass before the next Elder Scrolls, like she predicted. Unfortunately.
Yeah. She said she was done with Elder Scrolls, like she's done with it.
I'm sorry.
And I'm like, I don't blame her.
Yes, this is.
Unfinished Fable. The
Yeah.
Never got
hand-drawn
to
map
play
is Leone.
Oblivion, though.
The antique class is Flame.
Which she is here, right? Yep, she's here. But yeah, like, if,
Oh, I do have
I
that in my
remember
backpack.
seeing her
Instead of
talk about
doing
it, and it's
Each
kind of sad.
individual.
It's kind of sad that Skyrim Grandma's gonna retire. I don't think she's even gonna come back if it does come
I lost
out.
your father. Now more than ever, do I understand how very lucky I
Probably
am
not.
that we're able to
Yeah,
save
she's
you.
probably not, and that's probably what's upsetting.
I mean, she's gonna be in Elder Scrolls 6 as a follower, though. That's already been confirmed.
Who wears glasses? Oh, I know who that is.
Man.
Let's see, is he here?
You know that, right?
Yeah, you told me about this actually, where it's like the devs saw how much she was like useful or like fun to watch.
They already digitized her into the game, so she's gonna be in it.
The problem is, wait, what map is Skyrim even? I mean, not Skyrim 6, Elder Scrolls 6 and Beyond.
Skyrim! Holy shit! What?
Like, what section, what map is that gonna be in anyway?
Hammerfell from the rumors.
They said it might be for Hammerfell, right? Yeah.
Which would be fucking sick,
I mean,
as
that's
the
really the
Alakir
only one
sounds
they
like such a
haven't
cool
touched
place in
that's
Skyrim.
important.
Apparently there's like a
It's
piece of
also,
lore that's supposed to
they
happen
can
in the
read-
6th era.
The introduction to magic you will not be able to give to its owner because that is Alois, and he is not currently at the monastery.
Battered weathered cloak.
That is Catherine's.
She's not here.
You still have the hand-drawn map you can give to Leone.
Is she here? Oh yeah, I forgot she's a student, not a teacher. Where is she?
Near the fishing hole. Should be.
I like how Leone's whole character is literally just, I like your dad. Can we talk about your dad?
Hey, I like masturbate to your dad every night. Can we please talk to him?
Oh my god, I forgot.
Yeah.
She does that thing with the
Can you give
jacket
me
that we used to
permission
do
to
as
sleep with your
elementary
dad?
school. I forgot. She does that thing with the jacket we used to do in elementary school. I used to do that.
She said, "Can you let me sleep with your dad?"
Yep.
I hear that right?
Yep, he just did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now Apuro has to listen to all of our sex jokes. I'm sorry, Apuro.
He's been listening to it
I'm
for the
used to
past
it.
2 hours.
I've been listening to him for fucking months.
Yeah, but you secretly love them.
No, I just got used to him.
I mean,
Dry hemp is
if you-
Shamir.
She's not here. Well, you snatch it.
What's the volume? Regular. That's
Do I not have efficiency on this fucking shovel? Probably don't.
shit. 0.
All right, where is little bastard?
Being a little bastard somewhere that's not here.
Cyril, where are you, little shit? You Rhea simp. Great, I got more
Oh, yeah, he
lost
died in my
items.
playthrough.
Fun.
Oh wait, no, not Cyril. Fucking nerdy kid with glasses died in my playthrough.
Ignatz.
When the bird and wolf announce the dawn.
So sad. Now he'll never be an artist.
Receive them
Nope.
into a twinkling star.
Yeah, but it's Ignatz. Who really cares? Like, I would want to care about him, but I
He
just
cares
can't.
to me.
Well, good for
He
you.
matters to me.
I don't know.
Oh, he's
Good for
mattered.
you.
Can you tell how much I care about Ignatz right
He never
now?
became a knight in my playthrough. What a
I-
shame.
I like in hair clip.
That
I'm trying to put on sarcasm.
probably
I'm
one
not sure
you're
if it's
not
coming
going to
through.
expect. Head to Rhea.
I like Ignatz as a character.
Wait, it's
His thing is cool. He's an artist. He did like 2 damage on my playthrough. I don't know what was up with him. I made him an archer and he sucked. And I swapped him for someone better. Or with better
I honestly
stat growth.
don't know either.
I guess it's just RNG.
Excuse me, Professor. I know how heavily grief.
I sincerely hope you're joking because I want to rage right now.
Wait, what'd you say?
Even all these years later, I cannot recall that.
You're giving me vibes of one of my old girlfriends right now, bro.
Yes, that is surely mine. I appreciate you bringing this to me.
Agriculture, young noble who owns
I have no
territory.
clue what's happening anymore.
Yeah, that's Ferdinand. Yeah, can we? Let's try to keep it chill here, guys.
Oh.
Ferdinand over here. It's got to be him. That's the only one I could think of.
Lend us your-
Wait, what? What the hell? What? Their portraits were gone.
Yeah, it's a common little thing when they're trying to load in quickly.
That's weird.
Oh
Are
man,
you skipping a bunch of dialogue?
I'm trying to get through all this shit.
Oh, I see.
Picky about their betting. Oh god, who is that? That's not Bernie. No, I already gave hers to Bernie.
He's a sleepy boy.
Oh, okay. I know what you're talking about. He's my spirit
Speaking
animal.
of being
Where
a
is he?
sleepy boy,
Where is he?
I woke up and now I'm gonna go back to sleep.
Oh, go back to sleep, man.
Going back to bed, man. Night.
Boy,
Get your
good
your
night,
night
all.
rest.
Good night,
Unlike
stream.
me.
Good night, lampshade. Good night,
My
bed.
beauty sleep. I can't be this hot naturally.
Ah, Professor. Always a pleasure to see
You say that, and I haven't seen him, so I don't know if he's actually hot.
Hey, who knows? Maybe once we see him, we'll suddenly switch flavors and decide to like, they say we like hot dogs now.
Say you like
Dude,
hot
I'm
dogs now.
pansexual. I don't give a fuck about gender.
Lucky bastard.
Your
That means you have more.
Lucky bastard.
That means you have more options. Fuck.
That is to say, too valuable a member of the Academy staff.
Here's the thing: if you're bi, I'm gonna be jealous because you have more options than us regular straight folk.
You come to learning the truth of your heritage. Is it not so? When I learned you bore the lost crest
In
of
exchange for
very
not getting laughed
crest of
at, we have
villains
limited
itself,
options.
I set about learning
We have
everything
limited
I could
options.
about your past.
I'm limited too, because, like, even though my scope is wider, that doesn't mean whoever I'm going to try to go after is going to be, like, will have, like, the same scope as me.
Like,
Yeah.
I would date a dude, but I have a very specific want.
Nothing so crass as an investigation. No, I researched. I spoke to mercenaries whom you've worked with in the past to learn about your life before the Academy. Of course, I also contacted your father's...
Wait, he fucking stalked us or something?
Yeah,
What?
yeah. The dude decided looked into us. That's just kind of a dick move.
Since I could not speak with
Dick
Gerald
move
himself.
indeed.
Like
I
Jesus
am quite
Christ. Man.
sorry for your loss. By all accounts, your father was a good man.
I don't
I'm
know.
excited to share with you what I learned, but I do ask that you correct me if I am mistaken on any account. The story begins with Gerald serving as captain of the Knights of Seros. There was a woman at the monastery.
with whom Gerald was quite close. At first, it seemed obvious this mystery woman was your mother. Alas, that cannot be the case. The timing
No, it
is
is.
all wrong. As it was told to me, the woman in question passed away shortly before Gerald left the monastery.
Yeah, that was our mom.
Because she gave birth and didn't survive.
Taking work as a mercenary. This, of course, presumes your age is accurately reported.
It'd be so funny we played Doki Doki and then we get to that one scene with the childhood friend. What's her name again? Pink hair? Not pink haired. That's Natsuki. It's the other girl. That's with like a redhead. Sayori. And then we just get to that one scene specifically that we all know of. And I just say, that's not how you do it. If you wanted it to be fast, you can just jump off your bed and let yourself hang. It snaps the neck easy. Instead, the chair is not the way you want to do it, because that implies you still want to live.
I made the joke of like, that's not how you tie a tire swing.
No.
Oh shit.
No,
That's
me, it's
not
like,
good.
that's not the way you do it. If you really wanted to die, you would have just jumped off the bed to snap it instantly.
Jesus. Well, fuck Creeper.
My father was always one for secrets.
That scared the ever-loving shit out of me. I was literally going to like put down a sleeping bag, and I turned around as a fucking creeper in front of me. Like, oh shit.
Dude, creepers do that in Minecraft. Like, for some reason, they have the fucking like magic ability to just sneak up on you out of nowhere.
Why they're called creepers? They're meant to be stealth bombers.
AKA
Because they creep up behind you.
like Al-Qaeda terrorists.
It's probably what they're based on, considering the time when Minecraft came out. Wow, is this really all cobblestone? I blast mined. What?
I like that you agreed with me.
I like what I just said. I realized what I just said. I'm like, whoops. Well, you heard it here first, folks.
You said, oh, that's probably what they were based off. And I'm like, the fuck?
God, I realized what I just said. I'm like, I'm not tired.
I just said, like, yeah, like an Al-Qaeda terrorist. And then you said, yeah, that's probably what they're based off.
Ow! One just blew me the fuck up again. I'm the one blast mining here, asshole.
God.
I need to start killing him again to grind up gunpowder now.
Why wasn't I doing this the whole game? This is gonna take fucking forever.
Oh, because your whatever it is that you have basically did not know what to do in the face of decision paralysis.
You know who else has decision paralysis?
Shut the fuck up.
Fine.
Oh, that's often finds themselves in fights. Is that Felix or is that someone else?
There's a good chance that's Felix.
I was gonna say Dr. Oz because he's fucking weird, but
Who's
you know.
Dr. Oz?
You know who Dr. Oz is?
No.
He was this fucking dude who was on TV that like that always advertised all these fucking supplements on his show, most of which were not regulated and extremely dangerous.
Yeah, I never watched that.
Nerd.
I think that's from your
Oh,
generation.
tattered overcoat.
My mother
is
did.
Caspar.
Who?
Caspar.
Oh.
You know, the guy who sounds like Mega Man from Mega Man 11.
Oh, Ben Diskin.
Oh, that is Ben Diskin.
That's enough. Whatever happens.
So that's why he sounds like Ryuji. Or not Ryuji, that's why he fucking sounds like Fuyuhiko. Okay then.
I always thought that he was voiced by fucking Haley Joel Osment, which I still feel bad for the man.
What happened to him?
I think I told you this in Discord where because he was one of the
House
many
got burned into fires and he got arrested for
being high in public.
Being
Being high in public?
He's in LA. His house.
Everybody's fucking high in public. You know how many times me and my other friend have done that?
Yeah, but it was in a snow resort.
Oh.
That
Dude,
one
last time I went on
Bernie,
a fucking
by the way.
vacation, weed was still illegal. And we fucking smuggled that shit into our hotel room. It was fucking amazing. And then we watched that one anime about hot girls driving tanks afterwards, and everyone just fucking passed out. It was great.
Fuck?
That was a night, man.
The fuck did you just say?
It was the cheapest anime that we can buy because our fucking hotel room had a DVD player,
Dude,
not a
that
Blu-ray
night
player.
must have been lit, dude. It's just like
It was. We had Domino's pizza that me and my brother's one friend had to literally hunt all over the city to find because they didn't fucking deliver it to our hotel room like they were supposed to.
Dude, weed and pizza are somehow an amazing combo, and I don't know why. Like, every single time I see a weed store, it's always them eating pizza.
Oh, I wasn't high. I was the only one who didn't do the weed because of my medication at the time, but everyone else did, and it was fucking crazy. That was a fun night.
That would have been crazier if you had been watching Kiss This.
Oh,
I want to go on another
no.
adult vacation so bad.
No, not Kiss X. No, Opero, don't you ever
Kiss
reference
X.
that fucking
Is that actually what I think it's about, by the way?
It's literally the title, dude. It's literally that.
And I'm assuming it's the biggest will they won't they ever, because technically if they did, it'd be illegal.
No, I think they just do it in like
Dealio.
the first episode.
Of course.
Did you
Is
know
that
that
a
manga
hentai or
actually
ecchi?
went on for 16 years?
Wait,
Yeah,
it went
fucking
for
harems
that
will
long?
do that.
That manga went for that long.
Dude, harems live or die on like the sales of their merchandise and DVD sales. So they extend the harem with the will they won't they until everybody just either A, gets bored, usually, or B, just doesn't give a shit.
You know what? Fuck it. I'm tired of doing
That's
lost items. We're gonna do plot. We only have like 30 minutes left. We need to do plot. God
Fair.
damn it.
I mean, I've already switched to Minecraft and lost most interest, so
We need to
I
do
will switch
plot.
back in a minute, though.
We need to do plot. We can do lost items later. I could probably do it off stream, but for now, we need
Damn,
to
there's
do
a lot of
plot.
fucking soil in here.
We need to do plot. I'll do lost items tonight. Don't worry. I'll stay up for a while doing
Main
that.
story plot or paralog plot?
Either or, man. I just wanted something to happen at this point. Because my brain was like losing it. It's like I need to do plot. I'm tired of doing side quests because what ends up happening is I play a game with a lot of side quests in it, and I get stuck on the side quest for God knows how long until everything's done, and it's gonna work against me if I'm streaming something. Because when I'm streaming, I gotta do shit like that's just progressing the game, not just random bullshit. Because then I get paranoid. Because I don't want to have the P1 situation where I was just like randomly wandering places and just getting lost. And you already know how frustrated I got with P1.
Oh, but that was the funniest situation, though.
Yeah, you left me to rot, you asshole. Which
Yeah, blast mining is a very good way to get cobblestone and lapis, apparently.
you fucking.
Want to get cobblestone? Just make a cobblestone generator and then make a TNT duper.
Oh yeah. Wait, how do you make a fucking TNT duper?
I thought this was
That's a thing?
You can literally look it up.
Alright, that's enough praise.
I could, but I don't want to.
Oh, remember back
Tell
in,
me, a wise man.
Remember back in the day where like in elementary school, I don't know if you guys ever had this, where elementary school, like during like the book fairs, it would sell Minecraft like guides.
I'm laughing because that is way after my book fair generation, dude.
Dude, my book fairs used to have that. My book fairs used to have that, dude.
Mine had like, dude, you wanna know how old my book fairs were? They had they had a cheat code guide for video games that came out in 2004.
Oh yeah.
I'm old as
Most
fuck.
of mine had like Scholastic books.
Same. Yours was Scholastic too.
Yeah. I mean, there was still like plenty of like licensed material. Like, I remember buying like a Lego Ninjago book from one of them.
Oh, actually,
I bought a.
Let me guess. Was it the one where Kai stepped in snow lava and the fire was cold? Because that's the one I got.
I think so.
I got a
But
bunch
there's
of
also one where if you flipped it, you got a Zane story.
I bought a bunch of shovelware for my book fair once. They had like cheap PC games.
Dude, speaking of Ninjago, Ninjago was such a good show till they started milking it. It was such a good show. It was surprisingly dark too. Then the movie happened, and the movie was not as good because it leaned to the Lego humor.
I was genuinely amazed to see that they kept bringing it back for seasons.
And they brought it back again.
Like after like the big tournament thing where you found out how many like elemental people there were. Like I thought it just ended after that. Nope. A few years later, they're in the weird wind spirit storyline, and I didn't hear much of it at all until I found this one video that was like ranking like the designs of the ninja suits, and I was like, wait, it kept going?
Yeah, you'd be surprised. Ah, Sylvain,
Wow.
what are you doing?
Oh, I think
That
this
is
is the one. I think this is the one where you actually find out like his deal with it.
That is a relatively scary way to strip mine or blast mine. I don't know how the fuck you get slime blocks, because slimes are rare, but
What happened, Sylvain? Why are you still keep rejecting women?
I didn't realize you were there. If we keep running into each other like this, people will start to talk. They'll say, Sylvain and the professor are on the prowl. Forget it. What do you need?
Another lover's quarrel?
so thanks to my mods, I can actually get slime balls remarkably easily.
But I just wanted to have some fun and leave it at that. So I told her we should break it off.
You piece of shit.
Lime dye and dough. Okay, that's.
Wait till you hear his reasoning.
I can make an easy ass thing for this.
She started crying, and everything got a bit complicated.
Fucking dick.
All I need is some green flowers, and we're golden.
You fucking jerk.
Come on, Professor. Playing around with girls is the most fun a guy can have.
I want to punch this man. I want to punch him so bad. I want to punch him so bad. I want to punch this man in the face and kick him in the nuts. What? This mother. You're pissing me off, dude. You're really starting to piss me off.
You're starting to piss me off, man.
I want to punch you so hard.
Tulips. Once I have them.
This man is hurting my brain. He says he wants to date a girl, but then the moment someone's interested in him, he blows him off, and he's starting to piss me off, and I want to punch him so bad.
I'm a good for nothing, if you haven't noticed.
Again.
I'm still a noble with a crest. That's all anyone cares about.
And yeah, I get his reasoning. He's doing the cold
There it is.
crest. Yeah, I know that. I know that. But, dude, then why do you still keep flirting then? Why do you keep doing that then? If you know this, if that's your reasoning, why do you do that? My head's hurting. I want to punch you. Ooh, you're pissing me off.
It's best to avoid getting too serious.
The fact that doesn't require any redstone either is perfect for my cause.
I'm gonna be forced into an arranged marriage with some random noble woman anyway. By the way,
all I need is green dye.
My father
all I need is green dye and dough, which I can get both of those easily from my
mercenary wouldn't be concerned with such things.
bakery NPC that just hangs out at my base.
Most children who are born to noble families are tested upon birth to see if they bear one. Even descendants of the 10 elites, like myself, can't be legitimate heirs without a crest. That means as children, we're only accepted if we're born with one. The heads of most noble houses keep having kids until they get one with a crest. Those children then grow up to be heads of their houses, and the vicious cycle continues.
So literally, it's just they just keep fucking and fucking until they give birth to one with a good crest.
Trophy, or rather, a stud horse.
Wait, so that's why he does this shit to women? Because his dad was like that?
Essentially, he was like a breeding bull, or his family's like a breeding bull.
No,
his
the
family
nobles are. He is like
womanizing
this
the chick.
because he is disillusioned into thinking that women only want to be with him because they want the crest.
So a lot of bad experiences.
That's
It's also that's a what's fucked up is that that's a realistic thing, and I hate that. Ooh.
That's a real thing that like certain noble families do.
No, not just noble families, just like
sorry.
No, it's not even like a noble family thing. It's just the way it is for some reason. Like some like I think it's I just chalk it up to bad experiences or weird life lessons. But that's pretty much what I'm getting from him. That's very cynical.
Perhaps.
I need to get some chickens in my base at some point. Ow, 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 ow. I'm wearing leg armor. Why are those injuring me?
If I marry a girl and she gives birth to a child with a crest, that kid might become the next head of House Gautier. But nowadays, with the bloodlines getting weaker, there are a lot of kids like my brother, born with no hope.
Oh, so he's
For
trying to
ages
keep the
now,
risk
those
low.
of us with crests have been envied and desired, but never for who we are. I understand the value of my blood. Believe me, I hate how much I understand it. I know better than to dream of being free from this burden. I'm used to it by now.
Oh, so
is this a paralog you're doing or a
I think
discussion thing?
I think
This
it's
is a support convo.
I used to think I didn't have
The way he
right to
voiced
live
acted that
free.
line about blood, though, that was amazingly done.
you don't think that way anymore?
That's right. You know what? I'm a bit jealous. The whole time you were growing up, you never knew you had a crest. You were free. Nobody pretended to like you. I kind of hate you for that. You were a spoiled brat who should pay for that crest. Maybe I'll collect the debt.
The fuck did I do?
Gotcha!
Oh.
Everything.
You dick. You're a dick.
Don't
Oh,
mind me,
fuck.
Professor. After all,
Let me kick your nuts.
ladies love
Give me your nuts. I'm gonna kick you really, really fucking hard. Dude, we gotta do a Femblem D&D at some point if we're done with the Pokemon D&D. It'd be so fucking funny.
Emblem D&D.
I would gladly join that.
That might be a year or two out.
It would be funny though. Like, imagine the bullshit where it's like all this political drama and then our dumbasses are just like, hey, can we stuff a course into a caravan somehow? It'd be funny.
Oh,
I
Bernie
mean, technically,
Sport.
if the system for Star Wars is successful, we can just convert it into Fire Emblem. That's what you want to do.
I remember there's some people that did make a D&D thing for Femblem, but I don't know which specific Femblem it was made for, because I think it's made for very specific versions of Femblem. Like what?
I would not be DMing that because I wouldn't want to deal with the weird shit you come up with.
No, like, no, I didn't come up with it. It's just something I found. Like, I was out of boredom. Like, I think it was like during one of the Pokemon D&D sessions. Out of curiosity, I googled Femblem D&D, and I found one, but I don't know if it's for like any of the modern Femblems. I think it's for classic Femblem, and I don't know if that's the case for modern.
Oh, good. Bye. Goodbye.
Oh, Bernie.
Finally.
Oh, Benedetta, you sweet, sweet dear.
I want to call. My brain keeps wanting to call her Barney, but then I remember her first name. It doesn't have the A.
I'm gonna call her Barney. Man, mom's constantly fucking spawning in this forest. That's why I haven't gotten through this damn forest yet.
What's terrifying?
Before I was exploring, take all my shit.
Please don't sneak up on me like that. That lady asked me to show her around. I tried to be polite, but strangers are just so nerve-wracking.
Well, I mean, oh, dude, that's a fucking mood, though. Like, that's just an introvert's average day.
You say an introvert's average day. Did I hear you correctly?
Yeah.
I think you're right. I don't know if I ever had felt
What's wrong with
scared
that?
around you.
Nothing. I'm like, did I hear you right?
That's an introvert's average day. What was wrong with that sentence?
Nothing was wrong. I was just curious about it. Sir.
I wonder why. You know, Professor, you might be the first person I've been able to speak to normally since I got here, and I have no idea why.
I have no idea why.
I'm happy about it.
Me neither, Bernie. Me neither.
When we first started out here, we had to do drills outside.
How the random ass villager that's just over here?
Terrible idea going out in the forest with all these people you don't even know. Thanks to you, though, I can actually make it through class now. I'm grateful for that. I don't know what I'd do if you weren't here.
You're good, Bernie.
Sorry. I'm okay.
I learned the hard way with Nikki from Honey Pop. I can't. If you don't want to scare off the introvert.
Thanks to you.
The moment you try to involve anything involving
No,
group,
you do not.
anything involving group activities is gonna scare off the introvert. I should know, and I learned that, and I should have known when I played Honey
I mean, you
Pop.
should have learned this when we were playing whatchamacallit the other day.
What game?
Catawa Shoujo.
Oh yeah.
I mean, you should, because you've managed to get the girl, and I never did. You jackass.
I was joking about it the whole fucking time. Like, every single time you mention Katawa Shoujo, Burn Girl, and I would always say, it would be so funny if I got it. And then I did.
And I find it fucking hilarious.
Yeah, because he used a different approach than what you did.
Did your village not have a damn farm?
Wait, what the hell happened?
Tomatoes.
Wait. Wait.
She basically got uber tears embarrassed that Byleth heard her singing.
You saw that? Why would you see that? You were watching me? That crosses the line, Professor. Singing? Me? Why would I be singing? I'd never be singing. I've never been so humiliated. Useless, worthless, unmarriageable.
I like
Oh
how
my God.
I like how Byleth is just like
unmarriageable.
I like how Byleth is just okay. That was weird, but okay. God,
It's like, oh my God, these kids are essentially my kids now.
dude, she's
This
so
sucks.
she is so adorable. God, I love her. She's such an adorable little sister type.
How's that, Professor? If you ask me, I think we did pretty well.
Yes, Sylvain put
She's
his
so
back into it for
adorable. I just want to give her a
once.
hug.
Next thing we know, pigs will be taking to the air.
She deserves one. She deserves quite a few, actually.
Let me guess, trauma.
I'm
Yeah.
getting the hang of this.
Yes.
Ooh.
And because you
trauma more than
officially
likely
have her
caused
as
by,
a unit, I can't tell you any of her lore.
And I can't wait.
I'm assuming trauma caused by fucking what's her face.
Well, that worked out.
It's all becoming clearer.
What'd you say, JP?
I'm assuming trauma caused by oh my God, what's her name?
Rhea?
Fucking leader of the Red Lions.
Oh,
Red-
Aelgard? No.
Yeah.
Nope, it's just that they're.
Bernice came from her dad.
Let me guess, abusive father or.
You know how nobles try to raise their kids right? Even if they don't actually hit them.
Oh, it's
oh,
high
dear.
high expectations. Yeah, I understand that. Oh God, Violet looks so sad.
Luckily,
God,
this
I'm
is
just
the
robbing
only
this
month
village
where
of
that
food.
happens.
Ooh, I can get this one. Which one's better?
Hello, Iron Golem. Don't mind me. I'm just taking all the village's food for research purposes.
I would go with Assassin, because then you don't have to worry about needing keys.
Oh, okay then.
Yeah, you got it.
Well, it was 100% chance, so.
A new path to tread.
Fun fact, the guy that voices Violet is fucking Tanjiro from Demon Slayer.
Really?
Yeah, he's voiced by him, which he also voices David in Cyberpunk Edgerunners, which Edgerunners is probably his best role in my opinion.
Dude,
And
Wendy Lee knows how to pick them, okay?
And Dimitri's voice actor,
I only know
he's the main character in Scarlet Nexus.
I only know she was in charge of that because she said she was in charge of that the last con I was at.
Sylvain, Annette, Ingrid. Oh, I can level up Ingrid now? Oh, okay.
Yeah. You might need to
Oh, I need
pay a
seals.
bit of attention for those.
Yeah, I need seals. Anyway. Oh, she's already...
Which you can
leveled
get
up.
those from the marketplace.
Cyril. What to make him? Oh, he's 100% the guy, the Brigand or Archer. I'm giving him Archer.
In routes where you don't get Cyril, he tends to be a wyvern-mounted bow knight.
All right, so how do I check for
Mounted bow knights are so fucking good.
Man shop. Bye. Envoy. Hear me.
All right.
You may need to check and see if you have anything you can sell
Oh, I
to
think,
make sure like you can.
I think I do. Hold on, let me. Oh, Shamir has an intermediate seal on her. I'm gonna need to take that away from her. Oh,
You can also probably, bullions, spare keys, any weapons that you don't intend to use.
well, there's probably some in the next chest. Like how happy the
I
meat
will
is that
tell
gives
you
from the
now,
shop.
there is never once a time where Ash needs a key. He comes with lockpick by default.
So I get rid of these too.
Yeah.
I got a lot of gold now.
And you're about to spend them on intermediate seals.
Let's see, how many do I need?
Let's bring them down. Come on, game. I need cactuses, not frickin' trees.
About like 10.
And bring them down.
Because there's usually like what?
Sirens, they say.
Fuck. Wonder how many people are in the. Oh, I also need to buy like one of these as well for some people. And I'll spend the rest on healing. I need to buy some concoctions.
Which some units you won't be able to do an advanced class for yet until they're level 20.
Yeah, and some of the and most of my characters are not at level 20, so for now I want to still level them up for intermediate. He's good.
Which the best way to level them up, like, would be off stream. Just do like a battle day with some of the free battles you can do, and have those units get XP.
Oh, well, she doesn't need
Priest
this.
for. It's not a matter of if they need it or not, it's the skills they can fucking learn with it.
Considering I already made a mage anyway, she's learning fire. Ooh, I love the design.
It's all thanks to hard work.
Yeah, I love the design. Ooh.
I found a flower biome and I need green flowers, and of course there's none around.
Mercy.
They're on the Pegasus.
Me.
Yeah, Pegasus Knight. Can she get it? Yep, she can. That's gonna boost her a lot.
It also allows her to move again after she attacks if you have any remaining tile spaces remaining. So like if she has a max movement of 5 but she only uses 3, after she attacks she can use the remaining 2 to try and move if she needs to.
Was that a mechanic in Fates, or am I just misremembering?
No idea.
Because I don't think Fates will let us do that. We could just move really fucking far in Fates. If I remember correctly.
Oh, yeah, you could.
Because I remember with Fates, horses were essentially busted. Because, dude who JP here voiced with the Scottish accent, you know, the Leprechaun PTSD,
Leprechaun!
he used to move really fucking far. But he was super good early game, and then once end game hit, he was just dog shit.
Dude, that is such a good shout. I don't think I could ever do it again.
Dude, you made me lose my shit when you just yelled it out of nowhere.
It was the perfect delivery, and I don't have the stones to do it again.
Yeah, because you're gonna wake everyone up in your house, and you killed your voice for the rest of the night.
I think I killed my voice forever after that.
Like, you basically just killed it, and it was the funniest shit I've ever heard you yell out with, like, your chest, and it was so good.
Oh, I know.
Like, it was
I peeked the shit out of my mic, too.
Oh, you did. You peeked the shit out of it.
You already got a class for Byleth.
Yeah, okay. Alright, let's see. There's not really a point of...
Battle.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I got a...
Okay, do Tales of the Red Canyon. You can get materials from the monsters there to repair Sword of the Creator.
Alright.
And Luen. Should be. I know Sword of the Creator definitely. I'm not sure on Luen.
I wonder if I should try 3 Hopes to get a copy of that.
It's warrior style combat. So.
I know that. Oh, I know that. I'm just wondering if it's like worth it.
What was that name again?
On your mind.
Oh, this is
It's basically like 3 houses style worth it, where one playthrough, yeah, anymore. It just depends on if you love it or not.
Yeah.
Oh, I have it. Xanadu.
I thought she was gonna say Monado for a sec. My brain just went to Xenoblade for a minute.
My brain just went to Xenoblade.
Xenoblade is great, dude. You gotta play it if you get a chance. You're gonna spend a shit ton of time on it, but
Oh,
it's
I know,
great.
I really do though.
Unfortunately, none of the games go on sale. I got lucky. I got a definitive edition for $40 from like secondhand from as a gift from my
Damn,
mom.
you did get lucky.
Yeah, I got lucky, but other than that, if you want to get the rest of the games, get ready to spend like what, $100 per game. You want the game and DLC.
Get ready to spend. Is Nintendo
60 for without taxes, 60 for one definitive, about 95-ish for 2 and its expansion, and then
there's
about the same amount for 3 and its expansion.
Then there's Torna and the Golden
Yeah, I can
Country.
go without playing Xenoblade, I think.
Yeah, Torna of the Golden Country is the expansion.
Ah.
Yeah, I think I can go without playing Xenoblade if it's that much fucking money. Jesus.
Xenoblade
Christ.
1 is worth it.
That's
It's 100%.
per game, dumbass.
90 per game? Jesus.
No, the only exception is
60
Xenoblade
for the
1.
base, 35 for the expansion. That's like standard for Switch 1.
Once called this home. I have no doubt.
Wait, hold on. Is Xenoblade
And
370?
besides, you don't even really need to play the expansions.
The expansions are just sort of fan service. Because I think Xenoblade 2 is literally just fan service for people that played 1.
It is not my imagination. I know this.
At least I'm pretty sure, or I'm probably forgetting.
Already deep within this.
The base games serve as their own individual stories. There's some fan service of 1 and 2 in 3. And then the expansions, one's expansion in definitive, which is packaged in with the game, is basically an after story. 2's expansion is a prequel to the events of 2. And then 3's is a prequel / sets up like what comes after 3. Which we don't fucking know yet.
Gotcha.
Do you think we'll get a Xenoblade 4 now that the Switch 2 is a thing? Because I know Xenoblade Chronicles X got remastered. I know that. Oh, I just realized something. You think they're gonna make Xenoblade 4 way fucking bigger than 2 and 3, considering what they're able to do with just the Switch 1 alone?
This is no time to joke around.
That's honestly a bit of a terrifying question.
Because
I know they would.
Because Chronicles X was on the Wii U, and that game was huge, and the Wii U fucking sucked in the tech department. And somehow they got that game to fit on there. Giving them PS4 level hardware is like giving like the dev kit to like a 4090 to a fucking...
It's like giving Red Bull to a cat.
Yeah, pretty much. You guarantee they're gonna go crazy with it. And considering
100%.
like $10 saying like Xenoblade 4 is gonna be 4K 60 somehow, and it's gonna have a world that's bigger than probably GTA 6 somehow. That it's gonna be able to render all of it because they're just like Monolith Soft, they're up there with fucking id Tech with how good they optimize their engine.
They're up there with friggin' Rockstar, how insane their fucking worlds are,
Like
aren't they?
they're Japanese Rockstar. That's essentially what they are. Like,
only without the poor business practices.
Yeah, Xenoblade 1 was on the fucking Wii, and that game was huge. And they somehow managed to fit that game on a 3DS. Which, originally, that was the one I wanted to get, but then the Switch came out, and along with the Definitive Edition for 1, so I just got on the Switch instead.
So aren't they all on Switch now?
Yeah, all the games are on Switch now. And they might get Switch 2 upgrades. Which...
X definitely is, because that was in the like Switch 2 upgrade trailer thing. There's a good chance the numbered trilogy will as well.
So it's Xenoblade Chronicles X, Xenoblade 2, and Xenoblade 3.
Good thing
Yeah.
we managed to catch up with our professor.
Wolves at the front.
Xenoblade Definitive
And at the canyon
2 and 3 are connected, but you don't really need to play them in order. Like, the fan base will recommend you do, just so that way you don't miss any, like, details and whatnot, but you can go whatever order you want.
So
like,
Xenoblade
then
Chronicles,
Exit
then Xenoblade 2 and
First
3.
and foremost, this is a tough situation for anyone.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. But realistically, you could start wherever. It's like one of those game series where it does have an overarching plot, but the games do really well at like what's the word?
Use battalions here, because when you break all of those, you will get material.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Wait, are you doing a paralog right now?
You're doing a paralog.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I
paralog is
forgot. Violence.
No.
Or at least
Technically
specific.
surface, but it's also violence.
But yeah, like, dude, Xenoblade 4 is gonna be so fucking huge. Imagine they do like. Here's the thing, dude. I feel like Monolith Soft wants to make an MMO, but then they're like, we have to make subscriptions for that. So we're gonna make this an MMO you can buy for full price, and you can play it offline. That's literally
how
Xenoblade.
1 and X went.
That's literally Xenoblade, though. Literally, the games are just MMOs that you play offline. That's what they are. That's literally what they are. MMOs you can play offline.
Interesting.
The interface of 2 and 3 would argue against that, but you're not wrong.
I know I'm not wrong, because that's literally what I feel like they are. They feel like MMOs. That's what they feel like. Like, if you want to get to MMOs, you definitely would like Xenoblade, because it's really good at teaching you the basics of what an MMO feels like, but like but it doesn't overwhelm you.
You can use Ash to reach that back right armor panel.
Yeah, all right. But like I said, Xenoblade's really good at teaching you like stuff that you can use in an MMO environment, and it's really cool, because it's shocking how good they are at doing that. And I have
Seeds, one of the more rarer materials. Not the rarest, but definitely up there.
What should I do?
Okay.
Here goes.
Use magic. Oh wait, you're too far. Fuck.
Yeah, that's the bad part about when the movement isn't as much.
Also, I've been looking at FE Heroes for a bit, and I'm like, out of curiosity, I googled it, and I'm like, okay, let's see what FE Heroes is doing. It's probably just a regular fucking mobile game, and all of a sudden I just see, why the fuck do these guys have sci-fi guns?
Sci-fi guns.
No, like if you boot up FE Heroes, at the time that when I looked it up, there was an event for some sort of event, and the characters had alien guns, and I'm like, the fuck? When did FE get cool all of a sudden?
The only way I can describe Heroes is that it's basically kind of like a Nexus hub kind of game, where everything in Fire Emblem gets put into it. And then they kind of do their own wacky shit.
So it's essentially Nintendo's off-brand FGO?
Pretty much.
Because
definitely better gacha system, though.
Yeah, I think the only downside is that because it's a mobile game, the maps are just straight up dog shit. Because, you know, they're just
they can fit on your screen, and like it is very fucking tight. Like, you think these maps are kind of tight in Three Houses? Heroes are tight as fucking shit.
Like what? Like aren't
like,
they
you
like
go into any of the challenge battles?
They have to fit on a phone, so of course they are.
Like, aren't there like 12, like, for example, like this many tiles in just one screen? Like just this amount? If not less?
It's 4 across, and I think the most I saw going down was maybe like 10 or 12.
Oh.
Oh, no. The farthest across I saw was like 8.
Damn, that is lame.
Yeah, but then on the bright side, you can have Byleth go on the other side and get the other 2 remaining armor panels.
My phone, check my...
The perks of using a horse.
The perks of the horse.
That's hitting regardless. Bye-bye. Yeah, I guarantee Nintendo's probably going to make an upgrade for this game. Guarantee. Like, I don't see them not doing an upgrade for this game. And they're probably going to make me pay $70. Actually, no. How much are they charging for Breath of the Wild? Like $90?
No. It's basically the Switch 2 version of any of the previous Switch 1 games are going to be what they were originally plus 10.
So 80.
So something like 3 Houses on Switch 2 would just be $70 if it has
the
an
console
upgrade.
becomes more undesirable the more I hear about it.
It's doing what Sony does with their upgrades. Question: is there like a paid upgrade path?
And it's kind of depressing.
Like for example, like paying like $10, $20 for the upgrade, rather than the full price.
Yeah, you can just you can load in like a Switch 1 cartridge, if I'm remembering right. You should be able to load up a Switch 1 cartridge, and by paying $10, if you already have the Switch 1 version, just pay the $10, you get the upgrade.
Oh, that's not that bad actually, because Sony does that already. That's not that bad.
If
it's still scummy, but not nearly as bad. Continue.
And if you had like NSO, like you did like the free month of NSO, and there was like enough Switch 1 upgrades you could get, you could do the free month of NSO to get the free upgrades.
Oh, so essentially save money in order to save. So basically, if I ever get a Switch 2, and then there's enough Switch 1 upgrades, I get the Switch versions of those games, and then get online, and then get those free upgrades for like free.
Assuming you have not already done the free month trial, yes.
Oh, because I already used my free month. I had like Switch online for like 2-3 years.
Yeah, I had it for a while too.
Yeah, I don't think I can.
Then you would have to do the $10 upgrade.
Which I don't mind. I do that with PSN anyways. Like, that's not nearly as bad, but it's still a shitty thing to do.
I hope Metroid Dread gets an upgrade for Switch 2, because
it doesn't really need
my most recent playthrough of it, like, it could use it.
Really? I don't think it needs one.
Well, I mean,
loading times mainly.
Yeah, not only that, Metroid in terms of combat, at least Dread specifically, is like, how fast paced is Dread? Like in terms of combat, like do battles go like
fucking fast paced? Like it gives you seconds at some points to kill a thing.
Oh, then you need every frame then, because usually in high paced action games like that, you need a lot of frames because of how fast the game's. Like for example, it's why I bitch about Ninja Gaiden's frame rate on the 360. Because a game that fast needs every frame you can get, and it's why some action games have a 60 FPS mode nowadays, because you do need those modes because of the fact the games are fast as hell, and if you're running at 30 FPS, it makes it harder to see shit. Like for example, like I only put God of War on performance because, well, I need those frames to how fast the game gets, because I need to like time my parries right. It's why I'm always a stickler for 60 FPS. Where can I move her? I'm gonna move her back to safety. Put her on the edge. And then you...
She's technically over the chasm, so...
Yeah, she can be touched. Bye-bye.
That's how it goes.
That's just what I needed.
Oh, it's already been 3 hours. Shit. So I guess we're going to kill it after this. We spent way too much time finding people's shit. That ain't good.
We essentially, you should call this one Lost and Found Chronicles.
Nah, I'll do it creative. Let's see. FE3 houses, but instead but it's in the Lost and Found area.
But you've been promoted Captain of Lost and Found.
Every 3 houses, but the plot doesn't start until we give everything back to people. Did I use up all my gambits for this guy?
No. Each gambit will always have like at least 2 uses. Sometimes 3. Never once have I seen a gambit only be single use.
Okay, that's good.
They do have a durability though, so you still have to be careful with it, but you generally have a lot of leeway with it.
So essentially it's like, it's essentially really, I forgot what I was going to say, never mind.
You also may not want to move all your units over to that point, because you're going to have something coming for you from the back.
Oh, so I need to defend something? Okay, so at least some of them here. Got it.
Like, there will be giant birds coming in on either side, and then you're going to have a demonic beast coming from the back. But it's only going to happen after you kill that wolf.
That checks out. Because, yeah, like, but let's back to Switch 2. Yeah. Because here's the thing, like, the more we see news about the Switch 2, the more it pisses me off. Like, I think I mentioned earlier that Nintendo could just straight up brick consoles now, which not helping when you already announced that shit.
Let's win this already.
Like, essentially...
It has a high... You know what's sad? It has a high chance of failing. Very high chance of failing.
Yeah, mostly because of how they're pricing the games.
Yeah, like, because...
The system itself is fairly priced.
So, to be fair, we actually don't know 100% about that game pricing thing, because that was just an estimate. We don't really know...
We won't see until the game launches, essentially. Although,
yeah, but
that was
there's
just the
like
math somebody did with the console.
There's some reason to believe they're gonna hover on 70 and 80.
I think $80 is absolutely fucking ridiculous, but you know.
Yeah, but that's
especially if like it's for the physical version, because now they're.
I've been
making
saying this about 70 for years, but a certain someone never listens.
Me?
Yes.
What do you mean?
You always say like, "Oh, 70's fine." I'm like, "It's not." It led to this bullshit.
When the fuck did I ever say 70's fine?
You never mind.
I don't remember saying that. When did I say that? No, like seriously, when did I
swore you have in the past?
I never.
So every time I bitch about $70, you're like,
no. Here's the thing. You already know it's because like the reason I like sound like I'm is because I've heard the convo plenty of times. You already know this. Like I've heard combos like with similar opinions of you all the fucking time. That's why I get like all like bored out because I've heard people with your opinion plenty of times. Like you're not the only one that's bitched about it. I just stopped bitching because I already knew it was no point.
I'll stick with it.
And that should be the end, or is there a few more?
where the hell do I get
the demonic beast and the birds? They have spawned in.
Oh. Okay, so I just gotta deal with
I
them.
didn't know they spawned in that early.
I think they spawned in at the beginning of the map, so I need to like just move everyone over. All right, I'm gonna spend the round just moving everyone back. Let them come over here.
As you may have noticed, the big guy has 3 health bars.
Oh no! No! That is no! That's bullshit.
It's a battle like this where battalions really shine their brightest.
Yeah, unfortunately for... Oh my god, what the fuck? That is mean, intelligent systems. Why would you do this like that?
Cruelty.
I am not going to argue that that is true.
That is fucking cruel. And I thought genealogy was bullshit. No, actually, genealogy is way worse.
Player
What am I talking
cruelty.
about? Genealogy is way worse. What the fuck am I talking about?
Genealogy is the Dark Souls of the Fire Emblem.
God damn it. I hate that fucking quote nowadays. And I love Dark Souls, but come on, man. Like,
I mean, it is, but
Yeah, it's
apparently
overused
Path of
to hell and
Radiance
back.
is even
Yeah.
harder.
dude, Path of Radiance is the fucking Funger of Fire Emblem.
What does Funger mean?
Fear and Hunger. You ever played that? You ever heard of that game?
Yes, but I don't know what it is.
Essentially,
wait, I'm thinking of the one on the Wii, not Path of Radiance.
essentially, Fear and Hunger is essentially What If Realism, the horror game.
Oh, so kind of like
What
Don't
if
Starve.
Realism, the horror game?
It's no. It's way more bullshit. As in, the game will like straight up say, you're in a trap room, but it will not hint you're in the trap room. You will only realize you're in the trap room when you try to leave the room. There are no signs. There is no way to tell. You just get in there. You can't leave. Oh, look at that. Random monster comes in, insta kills you, and then just launches you back to this title screen. You did not get a save, and you just gotta restart the game.
I'm gonna say you may not want to attack that bird because while you can kill it, more birds will spawn in
So just
until
focus on the boss.
the big guy's beaten.
So just focus on the boss. But yeah,
Like generally with this, it's like a good idea to try and rush down the big guy.
like not only
Are
that,
you guys rewriting the Zionic language this afternoon? Because I saw you make a bunch of posts about it.
Yeah, they were tweaking bits and details because they called out how some were more complicated or can be more simplified.
by the way, Pearl, if you want to know what Funger is, look up Fear and Hunger, and you'll see why the game is bullshit. Look it up. It is one of the most disturbing, the most grotesque RPG Maker horror game I have
Why
ever
is one of the
seen.
search results
RPG
Fear and
Horror
Hunger
Maker?
3?
Oh, because there's like rumors about Funger 3 coming out. The game has amazing lore, but it's so brutally.
3 of them?
They're making a third game, I think. But the thing is, the Funger games are so brutally and sadistically hard that I would not blame you if you need a guide. Actually, you need a guide because how bullshit the areas are. Like, you will not know what to do.
Horror stuff.
You will not know. It's literally, you will not, like, you know how JP, you know how you want your players to play without a guide because you want the full experience?
Yes.
I shit you not. The moment you look up a guide, it's literal spoilers. Like, the game is practically,
Nice.
it's essentially, what if Zero Escape, but there's random RNG involved as well.
What if Zero? Yeah, but Zero Escape's not designed to murder you. It's unless it's part of the specific route you need to be on.
No, imagine Zero Escape but with RNG. As in, you pick a choice and you just gotta hope.
Right.
You just gotta hope you pick the right one. It's not, oh, it's guaranteed. No, you gotta hope. Like, it is sadistically brutal. Like, you cannot believe how many people will rage quit on that game, man. It's brutal.
Pee.
Like, the game is made to piss you off.
I did not think a 55 would hit that.
And I think what's even worse is that in Funger 1, there are literal coin flips to decide your fate. And if you fail those coin flips, oh, look at that. You're in a sex dungeon getting butt raped by a ogre. I shit you not, that's an ending. That is a real thing, and you do not need to look it up, because I don't want to hurt your eyes.
You say that, he's probably already going to.
He's not here anyways, he's not going to be able to see. But yeah, it's, oh my god, it's so, like, oh, like, it's so disturbingly gross, because it has the one thing he hates, cannibalism as well. So, yeah.
Is that the one thing he hates most, or just the one?
He hates cannibalism. Like, he actively, like, he tells me, like, a bunch of times, like, he hates cannibalism because it actually grosses him out the most.
Okay, so
And
it's just the most thing, not just the only thing.
it's the most thing. And you know how we tease him about that book he's been reading?
Mm-hmm.
That book is child's play compared to Funger. It is like Kirby compared to that game.
To be fair, Kirby is horrific, just in very kid-friendly skin.
Yes, kid-friendly skin. At least it's like that, kid-friendly. Funger is literally just, you want to see an ogre butt fuck a dude? Okay, here it is. You got to watch that for like 30 seconds.
What the fuck did I just come back to?
Talking about Funger and how it's more disturbing than that book you're reading.
I literally just came back to ogre fucking, and apparently my book I'm reading is more disturbing than that. Okay.
No, not more
Fuck
disturbing.
this. I'm out.
Less.
You got miscommunication on that.
Does it go on?
You got miscommunication on that. He's saying that the game is more horrific than your book.
The book you were reading.
I'm not the one with fucked up taste here.
No, here's the thing. I wasn't the one playing it. I do not want to play that game because I know if we play it, not only will I get banned because there's nudity, but I will actively get fucking grossed out the entire time. Because I should.
Why you don't read fucking?
It's not a book. It's an RPG Maker game made by a Polish or Russian dude.
That's why you don't. Also, speaking of horror stuff, we should really get back in the Corpse Party.
But yeah, like, look up Funger and you'll see some fucked up shit.
I feel like Corpse Party is one of the few horror games that disturb me because there's little buckets of organs on the floor and shit.
Oh, Funger is way worse. Funger is worse. Way, way worse.
I could do it. Oh,
that's not a good position for Ash to be in.
Yeah,
dude, you're fucking surrounded.
Kate. Yeah,
Sadly, that's how this battle almost always goes. You're almost always surrounded.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on a second. Wait a minute. Hold on. Assist. Rescue. Oh, wait a... Yep. Hold on. Hold on. I got an idea.
You might need to move him closer.
That did jack and shit.
That is... Yep.
Anyway, you guys ready for D&D tomorrow night?
Oh, fuck yeah.
Curious to see what you do with the shrooms.
What shrooms? Oh, those shrooms.
Yeah, you said you wanted it like a corrupted forest.
Oh yeah, I have an idea for that.
But yeah, JP, if you want to see some fucked up horror, you look at Fear and Hunger. Look at a playthrough. And if you don't get grossed out by the end, I am going to be impressed. Oh, that's gonna insta-kill.
I miss A Place Further in the Universe. That was such a good anime.
That's a crit.
That wasn't a crit, that was just a regular
How did
attack.
that not crit?
That is an anime I would let my daughter watch if I ever have a daughter. I'm probably never gonna have
Like,
a daughter.
30 is almost always near guaranteed crit range.
So my siblings both had daughters. I bet you I'm gonna end up having a son.
Which you won't, because you're gonna remain a lonely virgin for the rest of your life.
Damn, talking about self-fucking confidence. Fuck.
Okay, you might notice with the axes that they've got the check mark there.
That's
That
a
will
weakness.
guarantee that the armor panel is gone.
Ooh, that's gonna hurt.
Because each...
It's gonna hurt a lot. Fuck it.
Yeah. You should still have enough range with Mercedes's heals with her physic to reach him.
Alright, let me see. Oh, I'm gonna
I'll
need...
give you physic right on your ass. I don't know where I was going with that.
How the fuck do I survive these games somehow?
You don't play on the hard mode.
Oh, there goes Sylvain.
Like, you play on the forgiving mode.
Yeah. You already know I'm not a stickler for permadeath.
Not much more I can do here.
Oh, that's gonna hurt.
Permadeath's so fun.
Whoo!
Yes, we get it, JP. Permadeath makes you play better.
It does.
You say that, but your Nuzlocke history says otherwise.
Yeah, my fireman history does it. Birds!
I'm sorry. Who lost all their units in Fates? Except Ryoma?
I'm sorry, who beat 2 games on normal mode instead of casual like a bitch?
I'm sorry.
Me!
I'm sorry. Who? Yeah, but here's the thing. I didn't lose all my units.
I lost 1! Well, actually 1 and then 99% in the second playthrough, but you get the idea. Okay. Look, if I'm gonna beat a Fire Emblem game, I don't give a shit how many bodies it takes. We're beating that damn game.
Okay, then boot back up Genealogy.
That one's the exception. Fuck that one. No, I really want to play more of that
right
one.
on
I
this.
just need to
He is
hashtag...
right.
What?
She is right on this.
No, I really do want to fucking beat that one. I just have to hashtag get good.
Not gonna
Did you
lie.
leave me like a ton of tips or something, or was that
Pitfall. I think it was Pitfall.
Somebody did. I thought my wood strategy would work, but apparently not.
It did work the first time. I think it just broke the AI somehow. That's what I think.
Well, it didn't break the AI. That's like just a thing that's always been in Fire Emblem. If you hide, like, they teach you about that in the tutorial. This game you're playing. If you hide in like somewhere you can hide, it gives you cover. That's like been like a defining feature for a while.
Assist.
Quite helpful.
Because here's the thing, Genealogy is just bullshit with the way it is designed. Like
But to be fair, most old games were designed to be hard on purpose because developers were still on that whole we need to take your quarters mode.
The skills.
Like the
Bye-bye,
NES,
big
we were
boy.
still in like an era where games where developers were coming from the arcade and had to design things to be hard because, you know, we still need to take your quarters mode and stuff like that.
Let us return before any more hawks or wolves.
Then again, these are the same devs that decided an RPG with permadeath that's 30 to 40 hours long was fun.
But what was that demonic
at the time.
beast doing within the Red Canyon?
Yes, they were.
There's a reason this series didn't come out to the GBA in the West. What was the first Emblem game that came out on GBA? It was the one with Roy, right?
Burning Sword.
Yeah, the one with Roy.
Yeah.
I like how Roy's voiced by Noctis,
Burning the sword.
aka Ray Chase.
So we should probably call it because it's 2:30 fucking 2.
Yeah, we probably should.
There's still another cutscene first.
I know after that.
What if something had happened to you?
And then you can start off next Emblem stream with paralogs again.
Yes, I suppose you are right.
But off stream,
Why are we grinding?
I'm gonna be doing the lost items stuff for a while, so I'll try to see if we can get that done off stream.
Surprise me. And you, Professor. I hope you will tell us what brought you here.
Oh dear, I put us in a bit of danger there.
No kidding.
We are most fortunate that those delinquents followed us. You very nearly met your end. What a marvelous professor you must be for all your students to be so concerned.
I'm proud of us.
You seem
It's a good thing you did this paralog when you did, because if you did the main story battle, this one would have gone away. And I'm pretty sure this one increases your divine pulse count.
and yet to have nothing to
Okay, then it's good we did it.
You know what dates this game a lot?
What is this strange feeling?
Sophus's outfit.
My memories.
Like the amount of women and teenagers I saw wear the same outfit with like the exposed shoulders and stuff, and like they almost look like cuffs, was amazing back then.
Thanks to our journey to Xanadu. It really was worth all that effort.
You know what I mean?
What?
Yeah, because they saw his cosplay outfit material.
You found this? I dare say you may find a use for that. You should decide how best to use that thing. But wow, we got a lot out of this trip. It was a bother.
What'd you get from it?
But in the end,
I don't
feel
know.
we should think fondly of our little trip. We actually had a delightful time, wouldn't you say?
Shut up, Morgana. I like how I know her
Divine
voice is Morgana.
Pulse maximum was increased. Umbral Steel.
The rarest fucking material in the game.
Holy shit.
Well, that was a stream that happened.
Oh, I don't even know. I need to do the quest still. Fuck.
You don't have to worry about those. You
Oh,
really don't.
those will not go
Most
away?
of the time I forget about them and they're fucking fine.
Oh, okay. I'll probably make it. Why'd I take a picture? What
You
is
can
wrong with
save in this menu. Should be able to.
me? Okay.
Yep.
And then we can just start the next stream off with the battle. Oh, God. This was a hell of a stream. Mostly just a load of nothing, but hey, at least we did something. Oh. Actually feeling really fucking tired. Ugh. Oh.
Sorry, my computer was being weird.
Computer was being what?
Computer was being weird, so I had to sign back in and out.
Oh, shit. Okay. Well. Well. Alright. I'm gonna hit it off here. Because I'm getting tired. Because my brain is mush trying to do lost items for the longest fucking time without any plot. Oh, God.
Maybe next time I could give you like lore bombs.
Yeah, for now I need to do the lost items off stream and just grind off of them. Anyways, for those that are new, I really appreciate you subscribe if you are new. I like the stream if you enjoyed it. For those watching after the stream, I really appreciate you subscribe if you are new. I like the stream if you enjoyed it. And leave a comment to call me a shitter. I'm gonna make a new bet, 750 subs, and I do DMC2's Lucia playthrough. Fuck it. So if y'all want to see me suffer again with Lucia, go ahead. I'm not stopping you. Anyways, we're gonna head off because I'm getting tired. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Goodbye, guys and gals. We're gonna call ourselves. See y'all next time. Bye bye.